This time on Kim's Rude Awakenings, the Good Family.
April?
4 kids, 5 dogs, and wall-to-wall clutter.
What kind of joke is this?
The family is frustrated.
You're not happy about Messiah.
Darn tootin'.
But the Goods' big issue is that they blame each other for the mess.
She's the mother, and the mom should clean the house.
I think they're a bunch of spoiled brats.
It's time for the blame game to end.
It's a dump!
And for Kim Woodburn and Mike Shalhoub to wake these people up.
A young girl.
Let's go.
Zombie.
Yes, come on, zombie.
Britain's Queen of Clean, Kim Woodburn, has taken the trip across the Atlantic to meet lifestyle expert Mike Shalhoub for a very special assignment. Their mission, to identify, confront, and rehabilitate messy, disorganized families who've lost their sense of pride. This episode, Kim and Mike are sorting through the issues of the Good Family, comprising of Mom Marika, Dad Dave, and kids April, Joe, Gordy, and Gavin. For 3 years, the Goods have been living in what looks like a lovely suburban home, but looks can be deceiving. Step inside and you see piles of laundry and random junk everywhere. Go upstairs and you'll find the most awkward sleeping arrangements imaginable, which is why April has turned her family in for a rude awakening, because living in this mess has become unbearable.
I'm late all the time, and that's also embarrassing because you're always late, which stems from the fact that everything's disorganized.
Whoa! Your lunch is on the table!
Mom can't keep up with things on her own, and it seems like she's given up on her home in favor of the dogs.
Just do the laundry, just do the dishes. She doesn't have time for that anymore because of the dogs.
I say it's the dogs 100%.
In the eyes of her family, this makes Marika responsible for the mess.
I get the blame all the time. It is always my fault, no matter what it is.
But Dad and the kids aren't babies. They're old enough to pick up after themselves, but they won't. Instead, they expect Marika to do the work for them.
She's the mother, now she's an at-home mom. An at-home mom should clean the house.
And really, that's the Good Family's big issue. Everybody blames everybody else for the mess. But the Goods need not fret, because Kim and Mike are about to surprise them with a very rude awakening.
Good morning, Good Family. It's time to clean your house up.
This house is a mess, and so are your sleeping arrangements.
You never help your mother each time you pitched in.
Rise and shine, good family. This is your rude awakening.
Get off that light.
Let's go.
Heck are you at my house at this time in the morning? You come back here again, you can kiss my Canadian.
I have no desire to kiss your Canadian anything. Get out of my way. You're such a rude man.
Come on. What's here?
Well, I'm not too happy about this part. Clothes, not. Shoes all over the hall. You're not happy about this, are you?
Darn tootin'.
Nobody helps Mom keep things clean. So rather than being everyone's maid, she's letting Dad and the kids fend for themselves.
I think they're a bunch of spoiled brats, and they're very jealous that I am now paying attention to my doggies and not to them individually all the time.
Children and husband come first. Doggies come second.
Second.
How bad have things become? Well, the kitchen is just the start of this fairy tale gone wrong.
This place is terrible. You've got pans days old. You've got look at the grease. Your sink's dirty. You've got garbage here. It's a dump! The kids blame you, you blame them. The husband blames everybody. Now, lovey, somebody's got to take the initiative and clean this dump up.
It is nobody's priority, so why should it be mine?
Oh, now this is going to be some kind of a flaming joke, has it? And you keep your hands to yourself.
I'm just saying.
Who's better?
Well, your bed's real organized.
He sleeps with you in your bed.
He sleeps in my bed.
So he won't clear the top off. So you leave him your bed. Well, where do you go?
I sleep in my mom's bed.
Oh, isn't she a lucky woman? Where do you sleep?
I sleep in my bed sometimes.
When you don't sleep in that bed, Where do you sleep?
Sometimes I'll sleep with my mom, but that's about it. Just
He's
anywhere.
in Mother's bed. You're in Mother's bed. How big's the bed? And where's your father?
So this is Mom and Dad's room.
I expected a huge bed, you know. Since the whole family sleeps in it at one time or the other. I have to ask you something. Where do you sleep, dear?
That's kind of personal, but
I'm not inviting you to sleep in my bed. Don't get carried away, love. You're not getting an offer.
you never know.
You thought he was married to me. He's actually married to the TV.
You know, you're very young to equip the wife, aren't you?
This family is falling apart. Kim and Mike need to formulate a plan.
Do you know, they're a smashing family, aren't they, but disorganised. I mean, I've never seen clutter like this.
And where do they sleep with all those clothes everywhere?
Every one of them are disorganised.
We've got to get everyone to do individual jobs and make each person feel important and feel that they have a role to do. You take Mother Bear and get her organized with all the laundry. I'll take the boys and I'll get their rooms organized so they have proper time management, and this whole family will be spot on. After you, my darling. No problem. Watch for the dogs, you do.
The kids need to understand why Mom is so frustrated and prefers the dogs.
April! Gordy! What are you doing? Gavin! Did you get in the car?
Time for The Switch.
Tomorrow morning, we're switching roles. You kids are getting up at 7:30. Mother's going to have a break.
7:30.
Stop it, I warned you.
So wait, do we have to be awake at 7:30?
Hey, wake up, man.
Switching roles is gonna be tough. But getting up by 7:30 a.m., Mike and Kim might be asking for the impossible. Domestic diplomats Kim Woodburn and Mike Shalhoub have infiltrated the Good Family disaster zone.
It's a dump!
After hiking through the mess, Kim and Mike have identified the root of the problem. The Good Family loves to play the blame game.
The kids blame you, you blame them. The husband blames everybody.
So now Kim and Mike are going to give Mom a break from her daily routine and put the kids to work.
Tomorrow morning, we're switching roles. You kids are getting up at 7:30. Mother's going to have a break. A well-earned one, in my opinion.
7:30 a.m.
I don't want to hear one now. I want to hear yes, Mum. It'll be a first, but yes, Mum will do me.
So wait, do we have to be awake at 7:30?
Oh, shut up.
Wake up, man. Gavin, it's time. You're supposed to be looking after your mother, so get down there and start treating her like the queen. Remember, yes, Mom. Yes, Mom.
Let's get them up then.
I bet you the girl won't get up. Women are funny, you know.
April may have nominated her family for their rude awakening, but she can't even get out of bed.
Now. Come on.
Be careful what you wish for, April.
Mom, delegate.
I would like Gavin and Gordy, if you could make me a nice hot breakfast, maybe a little bit of fresh fruit.
Yes, Mom.
Yes, Mom.
April, Joe Perry, you guys are on dog duty. Dog poop cleanup, Joe Perry. Feeding the little munchkins, fluffing up their little blankies in the crates.
A bit too much for my liking.
Yes, Mom.
Okay, yes, Mother.
Thank you. Okay, gentlemen, this is gonna be fun, sloppy cooking, but we're gonna do a very good job for your mother. Don't make a mess. Wait, so the garbage doesn't go there. The garbage goes in the garbage.
Have to fluff up my dog's freaking blankets.
Well, it's taking longer than I thought. I thought it was just put it in, it's done. And then there's drinks, set up the table. Plus, she's gonna do lunches and breakfast. Think of my mom differently now.
And kind of think of her differently too.
A lot of the times we're really lazy and we don't want to go outside. But, you know, if I guess my mom can take the time to do it, plus all the other things she does, then, you know, maybe we could do it to help her out a little bit too.
I appreciate it a lot more, for sure.
Isn't that beautiful?
And voila. And now serve your mother.
They've never served me like this before. Oh, it looks scrumptious.
Oh my goodness.
Give a nice round of applause
Your
to our
brothers,
chefs.
your brothers.
Nice
Oh,
job,
well done.
Well done.
Well done.
Well done.
I have goosebumps. I'm just so touched.
You don't give kids credit. They think an awful lot, you know. Oh, dear.
Mom is happy. But now, this family needs to get the rest of their house in order. Let's see where the blame falls this time.
Do you know what worries me? The washing! 80% of the problem in this house is your washing. Organisation, like each one of you each day, you go out that door, you run down to the basement, and you put the laundry in the laundry room. Right? Great,
I
you
don't do laundry.
Here you go. What a lovely floor you've got. I didn't know your floor was this nice. I've never seen so much washing in all my flaming life, I haven't, honestly. This is a laundry basket. You've got 3 compartments, whites, pale colours, darks. Go on, do your best. You won't get it all in, it's your own fault. I can't say any more. I've said all I can say. Darks. Oh, I'll waste your time. Get out.
I've never seen them so excited over laundry.
It's full, but if you keep the washing down, you've got plenty of room in here. By Jove, you've got it! Bit messy, isn't it? Oh, it's atrocious. Just sit down a minute, lovely. I've got something to talk about. Oh, there's a bit of an order to do. Somebody's got naughty feet, haven't they? Oh, goodness sakes. Right. Here's these. This is going to shock me, I tell you. Nice shoes, leather. Quite clean, just need a polish. There. A bit whiffy. Easily solved. Plastic bags, lovey. Now, you might get bigger or small, it depends how big the feet are. Let's see if this fits in here. If it doesn't, well, we'll have to get bigger ones. I want you to take that, put it in your freezer. In my freezer? Yes. For the night. For the night. But the bags will be big and do it properly. What happens is, the freezer, it's so cold, it kills bacteria in the shoe. It also, when the bacteria is killed, kills the odour. It's the bacteria that's stinking. Therefore, the smell's gone.
The Goods love to blame each other for the mess, but they're all responsible for hoarding too much useless stuff. Kim and Mike have a remedy for the situation, but it's gonna require the use of some heavy artillery.
Now, family, I want you to go in the house and I want you to pick an object out that is useless, never gets used, never will get used, and we're going to throw it out.
And we're going to give you 2 minutes to do it. Ready, set, go!
The Goods have accepted Kim and Mike's challenge to find the most useless objects in their house.
20 seconds!
But are they all on the same page? Let the blame game begin again.
This is the first time I've seen her sit in this chair since we got it.
It's my chair.
And Kim discovers the dogs aren't the only animals in this house. The Good family loves to play the blame game.
Somebody's got to take the initiative and clean this dump up.
It is nobody's priority, so why should it be mine?
But after switching roles, they're starting to realize that blaming each other is good for no one.
I think of my mom differently now.
20 seconds, 18.
Now Kim and Mike have got the whole family racing against the clock to locate their most useless items and get them out of the house.
Here we go. 5 more seconds. And perfect. Here we are.
Why are you sitting on... Why did that chair come out? Would you please be quiet when I'm speaking? Why are you sitting on that chair? Why was it brought out here?
Well, because my family wants to be rid of it.
It's my chair.
I don't think that it matches anything in the house, and it really smells bad.
Well, your mother clearly uses the chair, no?
This is the first time I've seen her sit in this chair since we got it.
You've gotten away with murder, you four. The way you wind your mother around your finger. Oh, look at that little face. Look at that cheeky face. Do you want this chair, lovey?
Yes,
It shall be yours.
Mom can keep her chair for now, but Kim's got a plan to get rid of the rest of this junk for good.
Come on, Mike. Come on.
Finally, the whole family is seeing the bigger picture. Decluttering creates much-needed space in a messy house, and besides, most of this stuff is just broken and useless anyway. By clearing out their basement, the Goods have significantly increased the amount of space available. So, they're getting some carpet laid and creating a new room downstairs. Mike is already making plans for it.
Tell me what's going on in this room that makes it so chaotic.
Everything goes on in here. There's always eating, there's sleeping, constant homework all night long.
Gavin, what time do you go to bed? Tell me the truth. 2 a.m. And how old are you? 10. So when Gavin goes to sleep, we're still working in here and doing stuff? So how is your little brother supposed to sleep? He's not. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna find an appropriate place in this house to organize and to do all your homework in. This is strictly gonna be a bedroom.
Mike's idea? Move homework to the basement, and he's already staked his claim there.
This is going to be the Good Family Home Office Center, okay?
Wicked.
Good?
But this house still has some major cleaning problems.
I'm looking at this carpet. God help us. Don't hair shop on dark carpets. Now, we've got tape, the good old parcel tape. We're putting it on, my love, back to front. When the woman can get it right. Get on your knees, get on your knees. I'd love to see a man on his knees. Get on those knees.
Okay.
Now, let's work. Now, go down in straight lines. Look.
Oh, smokes.
Now, you cannot tell me... Get that corner. Go on, get the corner.
That's unbelievable.
Don't you think that's incredible?
That's more than incredible.
Now, no more of this, my good man. Pull yourself together, for goodness sake. Now, you take those, put them on. No, you don't want hairs all through your fingernails. No, you don't want them. Honestly, it's super. It's just water. And honestly, I'm just gonna moisten the rubber glove. And then what I do is, I run it down the chair, and it absolutely picks up all the hairs. It gathers in a clump, you see. There's about 100 hairs there. It gathers in a massive clump. Oh, stop it, just sissy. Let's see what you can get. Right, go on. I like to come up because I think you're gathering. I think you're gathering when you come up. That's what I think. Look. Oh, God help us. Oh, God help us.
Oh, don't smell it. Oh, God. It's disgusting.
The constant blaming is starting to slow, and the house is shaping up. The Goods are actually making some progress.
Let's make the bed. Gremlin.
Let's see if they're up for the final challenge.
You've been very good with what you've thrown out. There's a lot left. You've got 24 hours to organize a lawn sale.
It's probably better called a junk sale.
What people do buy junk, dear.
And there's a little catch. All the people that are going to be coming to this yard sale will be supplied with...
refreshments. Any advice you need, this is the man to ask.
You have 24 hours.
So, better go to it.
Yep.
Wait a second. A yard sale with refreshments? If the Goods can pull themselves away from their fun and games for a while, they might be able to make it happen.
Oh, hey, how's it going?
Oh, this family doesn't stand a chance.
Hey, boys, where you going?
Since their arrival, Kim Woodburn and Mike Shalhoub have been pushing the Good family to stop blaming each other
I think they're a bunch of spoiled brats.
and start taking responsibility for their own mess.
What a lovely floor you've got. I didn't know your floor was this nice.
Now the Goods are facing their biggest challenge yet. Come together as a family and sell off the rest of their unwanted items in a yard sale.
The rule is, it's not going back in the house. I'm warning you, it's not going back.
Whoa, come on down to our lawn sale. Put on by my good friends from the cleanup show. Oh, hey, how's
What are
it
you
going?
doing?
I'm trying to draw up some customers for my lawn sale that you put me out here for. Woo-hoo! Come on. Buy some toys, boys. You get free lemonade. Hey, come on down to the good sale. What are you looking for? Dogs? Want a dog?
Supply dogs? Okay, perfect.
Joe, how much do you want for your fish tank?
$2.
That's a pretty good deal.
David's even offering a home delivery service.
Would you like me to carry it to your house? Okay, we have 4 strong boys here.
Wow, the goods are really pulling together.
Boy, that's free. No.
$10 for the helmet and the fan.
Oh, cool.
Marika's even learning to let go and has put her beloved chair up on the auction block.
It's my favorite chair, I must say. But now that I know it's going to a good home. There you go. Thank you so much, Terry.
It's organized well. It's organized very well.
Like it. It looks nice.
And just so no one forgets where they've come from in such a short time, Kim and Mike have prepared photographs of how things looked before they came.
We call this the wall of shame. And the shame is no more.
That is absolutely disgusting.
Oh, I'm so embarrassed.
The basement was like a cold, barren cell. Now it's the perfect place for homework and personal research.
It's pretty shocking.
With some of the proceeds from the yard sale, the goods living room has been completely transformed.
Have you seen anything like this in your time?
The boys' bedroom has been transformed to a place where Joe, Gordy, and Gavin can finally get some sleep.
Wow.
Happy?
Very.
Great.
And Marika and Dave's bedroom has been revived, from a tattered mess to a peaceful and inviting love shack that is now open for business.
This. Oh, this is good. Like this really.
It looks great in here now.
It really is a boudoir, isn't it?
Come on, let's go. Get out. Boudoir.
We'd like to leave you with these photographs because honestly, if ever you feel like going backwards, say, get the photographs out. Please, please, work as a team.
I gotta thank my daughter April for getting us into this mess. Or actually getting us out of this mess. Thank you, April.
We've done it, haven't we?
The good family just got better.
You go, oh yeah, I'll second that.
Let's go.
Before they came, it was either me or the dogs. But now, it's me and the dogs.
I'm studying for tests better. I'm doing my homework a lot more now. And as a result, my marks are a lot better.
I think the family unit has teamed up. My house is organized. My children are thinking things through logically to help me, and I love them for it.
On this episode of Kim's Rude Awakenings, the Tetros, a family whose home could easily be mistaken for a war zone.
I call it the House of Chaos.
Chaos might be putting it lightly.
We need dynamite.
And while the kids may be the ones running wild, Mom and Dad's bad example seems to make everything okay.
This is not a dressing room, it's a dump.
If their room looks like that and your room looks like this, like father, like son.
Kim Woodburn and Mike Shalhoub have got to restore the order.
Stop it.
But they may have met their match with this family. Domestic artist Kim Woodburn is traveling the world with lifestyle expert Mike Shalhoub on a very special assignment. Their mission: to identify, confront, and rehabilitate messy, disorganized families and bring pride back into their homes. This time, Kim and Mike are hoping to create some beautiful music with the Tetro family, comprising Mom Leslie, Dad Mark, and kids Lucille, Felix, and Amos. The Tetros have been living in this house for 8 years. While Mom and Dad say that this is their dream home, everything going on inside makes it feel more like a nightmare. Along with running this household gone wild, Mark and Leslie are professional musicians in a major symphony orchestra.
I work almost every single day. I almost never get a day off.
And any spare time they do find is spent trying to keep their kids from tearing the whole house apart.
I don't want to feel like I'm terrorizing the children, but they do have to realize there are responsibilities and there are certain expectations.
Come here. But the kids don't listen because Mom and Dad don't practice what they preach.
I think it's fair to say that I'm not a good example of neatness and tidiness.
They look at my room where all my clothes are, and they probably think, well, she doesn't keep her room clean. Why should I keep my room clean?
It's gotten so bad that there's just clutter everywhere.
It's like this uncontrolled mess, and I swear to God, it multiplies in the dark.
But really, the Tetro family's big issue is that Mom and Dad set a terrible example for everyone, and nobody is being held accountable for their actions.
Tears don't work. Yelling doesn't work. Nothing works.
Now, Kim and Mike are heading to see the Tetros. Mom and Dad are about to get a crash course in leading by example. It's time for a very rude awakening.
Good morning, Tetro family. It's time to get your home back in order.
Your house is chaotic and so are your lives.
Mark and Leslie, we're going to teach you to lead by example.
Up and at 'em, Tetro family. This is your rude awakening.
Go, I know, go. Come on.
I was a bossy all the time.
You're the one that's bossy.
Shut, don't speak to me like that. What is this room used for?
This is the family room.
Unfortunately, these guys and their toys have just taken over not only this room, but the entire house.
Do you boys do your homework and stuff in here?
Yeah,
Where?
on that table.
How can you do your homework on that table and not a square inch of space? Lucille, do you do homework there?
Not in here, there's no room now.
There's no room because you three kids have messed the home up, haven't you? How can you bear this? How can you bear this, you three? Now, Mark, as the daddy of the house, do you think that you're not as strict as you should be with the children?
You don't want to be yelling at them constantly.
Wouldn't bother me.
It bothers me a bit to have so much tension. I would like to have our house be a peaceful place.
Peaceful.
It's a good job you three do not live with me, because I'll tell you why I punish you good. Shut your face, you. Have you seen what I've done to this room? Shut up.
Okay.
Have I worried you a bit? Good.
What is this room?
This is my office.
This is your office?
This is the nerve center of the operation right here.
It's getting on my nerves.
This is the most unorganized office I have ever seen in my entire life.
Wow.
You're a nice man. You're a shocking example.
If their room looks like that and your room looks like this, like father, like son, you have to lead by example.
Sit in a nice, clean environment, because then the children can't say, look at your room, say, I've done mine, go on.
Oh, there
Love
you
it
go.
until you do that. Getting through?
It is.
Good!
Let's go.
Oh, we never get through. Come
Yeah.
on. Come on. This is not a dressing room, it's a dump. What is this mess in here?
I have a very rough system in place where I can get by.
I know you don't like it, I can see it by your face.
Yeah, I don't like it.
But if you're not, yeah, but if you hate it and you're unhappy, why do something about it, lovey?
I have actually threatened to go rent myself a studio apartment just so I'd have a place to go.
Is it now sad you? Well, it's really getting to you, this, isn't it?
It is. It has. It's driving me crazy. Well, it's driving me. I have been in tears. I have been hysterical. I have tried. But then I don't like screaming and nagging because it doesn't seem to work.
First of all, you have got to do this by example. Parents lead the way in the way they behave. You're all going to have to muck in, and you're going to have to know when to be a mum and when to be a friend. Because right now, Mum and Dad are backing out of this.
You're right.
And look at the price you've paid emotionally.
We really can't continue like this.
There's too many things in life to have tears over. This isn't one of them that you can rectify.
And a proud family has a proud home.
That's right.
the love nest?
It goes on and on.
Do you know how can you sleep in a room like this?
It's no romance. It's not romantic at all.
Yeah, but you know something? I can make it romantic. No. Good. Oh, come on.
Oh. This is really untidy.
Oh, take obstacles.
No, no. Why are you going in here?
I'm looking at the room. Look at this. It's unbelievable, isn't it? Oh, they're going to get going in the street, haven't they?
Come on, get out. Don't fall.
I will not. Stop bullying me all the time.
I just want to help you.
All right. Take your hands off me. Yes, you're invited. Which you might be.
The Tetros may have their careers on track, but their family life is hitting a very sour note.
The whole environment of the house right now is not very good. The mess upstairs bothers me so much. It's like I seclude myself to my room. It's overwhelming, really overwhelming.
The fact that it bugs me and makes me tear my hair out doesn't seem to matter.
This has got to change. Kim and Mike are sitting the family down to see if they have as much pride in their home as they do in their music.
Leslie, Mark, I want you to close your eyes. Now you're on stage. The spotlight is on you. Everything's fantastic. You're happy, aren't you?
Yes.
Do you feel proud?
Totally proud.
Absolutely.
And now open your eyes. Do you have the same pride in your home as you do when you're on the stage?
No.
No. Not at all.
Mom and Dad can see now that they need to start setting a better example. But are they actually ready to follow through? We find out in the switch.
You're gonna get spanking.
And Kim and Mike wonder if they'll ever get through to them.
Just ridiculous.
Domestic diplomats Kim Woodburn and Mike Shalou are caught in the middle of one very unnatural disaster. Everywhere you look in the Tetro family's home, it looks and sounds like a war is underway.
I give up. I surrender.
The big issue? Mom and Dad set a bad example for their kids. And by avoiding confrontations with their children,
Come on, boys, time to get dressed.
Mark and Leslie are actually doing more harm than good. Kim and Mike have a plan to clean up this hostile territory and start making the whole family accountable for their actions.
Kim and I really want to fix all these issues for you.
Kim and Mike are helping the Tetros understand that there's a problem, and now they have to deal with it. Time for the switch.
It's role reversal. What it means is you are the mother and father.
I love that.
We want you to take your parents up to their bedroom and want you to get them to tidy that room as it should be. Tell them, do this, do that. Be firm. Firm.
I think we should move the bed a little bit and sleep up. Dad, you need to clean off your dresser because I don't know how you can keep track of anything there.
And Mom, you should tackle these books.
Where do we put it?
You guys have to get some boxes to put your stuff in, because after all, it is your stuff.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
These 3 boxes all have purposes. Stuff you want to keep, the stuff that you want to throw out, and the stuff that you want to give to someone else.
Where do we start?
One thing at a time. John.
Oh, you kids. If you've already read a book, unless it's really good, you shouldn't keep it, because you're probably not going to read it again.
So let me finish one job at a time, okay?
Do your job.
It's just ridiculous.
You're gonna get spanking.
This role reversal has really kicked things into high gear. But now the Tetros need to put those lessons into action. Kim and Mike may have some trouble making that happen.
How are we doing then, Mike?
I feel as though this family has no direction whatsoever.
Oh, no.
We need to get into that house and divide and conquer.
I'm taking the mum to her dressing room next because it's dreadful. What are you going to do?
I'm going to take Mark downstairs,
Yeah.
into that office, and get some sort of structure happening down there.
Well, all I can do with the kids is I'll put the 3 kids in the family room and hope they can get started.
Good luck with those children. This is the biggest challenge we've had.
Yeah, but we're going to do it.
Is that a new lip gloss?
I don't wear lip gloss.
What do you mean?
I have a natural sheen to my mouth and a fullness. In fact, I haven't called Miss Kissable before now.
Let's get to work.
If Mark and Leslie ever want to get control of their lives again, they need to deal with the big issue of setting a better example for their kids. Starting point, Leslie's dressing room.
You see, I look at this wardrobe and I'm in utter horror. This wardrobe is like a tin of sardines, dear. It is crammed full. Oh, God, help me. I can see you've got some very, very expensive clothes. You are wrecking them. Right now, they're getting creased. Another thing you're doing wrong, they're suffocated. Wool has to breathe. Silk has to breathe. That couldn't breathe because life depended on it. Watch this here. They've got to be at least, my love, 3/4 of an inch apart. It enables the cloths to breathe. Now, I cannot believe in this room there's not lots you don't want, because I suspect that deep in the dungeons, you haven't seen this stuff in years.
You're right.
So give it to your best friend, or go to the charity shop. People are getting benefit of what you don't want, and getting you a lovely dressing room and an adorable office.
While Leslie gets to work, Mark is dealing with his own chaos-filled room.
Let's start very simply. Personal. Business.
Okay.
Let's say it together.
Personal. Business.
Yes. This is just step number 1.
Oh, man.
We're gonna be here for a while, aren't we?
Definitely business. Personal business. Business. Personal. Bills. There's a lot of envelopes I'm realizing that I never even opened yet.
So why is it there's such a pileup of all this mail?
It's because of the internet. I don't even need to open my envelopes to pay my bills.
You're paying your bills. There's a little box. It's just like one of those little check boxes. And it says, do not mail me anything. Check that box, and 80% of this clutter would be gone. Promise me that you can do this every day. Can you do it?
I think it's important to set a good example for my kids, so I'm gonna buckle down and do it.
Mom and Dad have got hours of work ahead of them, but now it's the boys' turn to clean up their act. Brace yourselves. World War III is about to get underway. The Tetro family may make beautiful music together, but with mayhem all around them, their home life is anything but harmonious. The Tetro's biggest problem is that Mom and Dad set a terrible example. And that may be too much for Kim and Mike to help this family overcome.
Don't throw it. Stop it.
While Mark and Leslie finish cleaning up their areas, Kim is getting the boys started on a project of their own.
Who is responsible for all the stuff on this table?
He is. Yes.
We'll wait and see. See these 2 big trunks? Got you one each. The things you want to keep, put in your trunk. The stuff you know you just both do not want, put it in that box there. Come on, boys, you'll never get clear, darlings. You're so slow. Whose is this? Don't throw it. Stop it. Show a bit of speed. Chuck it a wiggle on. So now you've got a homework table, haven't you? But this is the rules. All the toys you get out to play with, you put back in these storage boxes. Leave any toys out, your father's going to confiscate them.
Well, Kim may have got the boys started, but now they have to work with their sister to organize the entire living room. This could be interesting.
Whoa! This is such good stuff!
Stop it! Stop that!
It looks like the boys' tempers of mass destruction are about to be unleashed.
Don't stop!
Felix is terrorizing his sister, and anything that Lucille throws away, Amos just picks out of the trash.
Not garbage!
Hey, all garbage! No, stay here and clean. Bo?
It's time for Dad to step in.
Why don't you be a little nicer to Bo?
I don't want to work with them. They're not working with me. They just keep taking stuff out of the charity and garbage.
This job needs to get done, and you need to be more cooperative.
Are you listening to a word I'm
Yes,
saying?
I am. Sorry.
Meanwhile, Mom Leslie is still in the midst of getting her overflowing dressing room organized.
Now, natural fibres, this is the deal. Your cashmeres, your wools, your cottons, your silks, and so on. They're lovely. They're very prone to moths. A moth would lay eggs in a sweater. They are so tiny you will never spot them. Show you how you kill them. You take a plastic bag can be smaller or larger. You buy the size of that you need. Pop it in there, my love. Wrap it like that. Now, you put that in your freezer.
My freezer.
All night. In with the meat, dear. If there's any eggs in there, they will die.
No kidding.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
I'm going to show you one more thing. Cedar. Moths hate cedar. I've got many alternatives. I've taken a cedar essential oil and I got this spray and I filled it. Always do that because oil must separate from the top. And then I sprayed these about half an hour ago. Just paper towel, cheap and cheerful, my love. I just punch a hole in. I fit it over the hanger, my love. I do it about every 4th or 5th hanger, and that's enough cedar to keep them at bay. I'm going to leave you to it. All right. If you get stuck, give me a call, but you shouldn't, because I've told you most things you need to know, haven't I? Yes. Right. Get on with it, dear. Get on.
Back in the living room, the boys won't focus, and the cleanup is at a dead halt.
Felix, you're supposed to be sorting. Why aren't you sorting?
Dad's going to have to lay down the law.
Quit yelling. I don't want to hear about it.
Dad's got his hands full. Kim and Mike need to step in and help Mark out.
You've got to put your foot down, Dad, haven't you?
I try.
What?
My foot's been coming down all morning.
Look, boys, will you get off your bums and get working? Please. If I come in here one more time, you're doing nothing. There's going to be repercussions. There's blood on the walls. Get on!
The only way to turn this family's fortunes around is for Mark to take Kim and Mike's advice and start leading by example. Things are really beginning to change. The boys are helping out, and the entire family is on the road to success. The Tetros are starting to get it, but some members of the family are still having a hard time letting go of the past. And there's still plenty more time for this family to fall apart.
I'm not doing it.
Kim and Mike better start saying their prayers.
This is not a dressing room, it's a dorm.
You have to lead by example.
Getting through?
It is.
Good.
The Tetro family has undergone a very rude awakening.
I'm glad you're putting your head down with shame.
For the past 3 days, the family has been working hard to clean up, figure out, and get along. Mom and Dad have been leading the way for their kids, and it's starting to sink in.
I'm going to lead this family by example.
But they're not done yet. Are the Tetros ready for Kim and Mike's final challenge?
Hi, family.
This is unbelievable. This actually looks like a family room.
Does your heart good to see this? You know, it's wonderful, honestly.
We're not quite finished yet, though.
We want you to invite some of your friends round later on today. We want you to have a bit of a musical afternoon. Open this room up, bring your friends in, play a concert to them, and it'll prove to you an organised home is a happy home.
Best challenge yet?
Go on.
We'll be back.
Thanks.
Get going.
Okay, well, we've done a lot of work in here and straightened up, and you guys should be proud of yourselves because you've done a good job. But we're not done. We've got guests coming over tonight. And so we've got a few more tasks that we have to accomplish. Now, boys, what I'd like you to do is make a kind of program. You know how, like, when you come to a concert, there's a program?
Yeah.
Something like that. Okay, and Amos, do you think you can help Felix with some good ideas for the program?
Yeah.
Okay, and Lucille, we need to make some hors d'oeuvres so you and I can work together on that. You guys all know what you're gonna do?
Yeah.
Well, what's the last thing we're gonna do? We're gonna have fun tonight, huh? And celebrate our hard work.
Yeah.
In the past, the Tetros would never dream of inviting people inside. Now they're coming together as a family and working together as a team. They've even thrown out the old stuff and bought some new furniture. And while the programs are rather unique,
I love that.
and those hors d'oeuvres do look a little bit suspect, there's no fighting, no confusion, and most noticeably, no mess. And just in case there's any question about the transformation made so far, Kim and Mike have prepared photographs of the family on the Wall of Shame.
These are the pictures of your home when we arrived.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
It's a grim story, isn't it?
I am speechless.
Wow, this is astonishing.
That is appalling.
I can't believe you guys were so dirty.
By the way, Dad,
Yeah.
that.
I can't believe that I could ever find anything in that.
Before their rude awakening, Mark and Leslie's bedroom was a jumbled mash of papers and laundry. Now, relaxation and romance are definitely in the air.
It's everybody's mess. You know, we were just as much to blame as the kids. We can blame it on the kids, but hey, that's my dressing room.
Leslie's dressing room was so full of clothing that you could barely walk in the door. But it's been transformed into a sanctuary where Leslie can take some time for herself.
It's amazing that the house looked like that just a few days ago, and now it's really, really clean.
We ought to keep that just as a gentle reminder, maybe.
The living room looked more like a landfill. However, the whole family helped to revive it, and now everyone is reaping the rewards.
Oh, well done, darling.
Nice work, buddy.
Hello. Nice to meet you. Very nice to meet you.
Welcome to the Tetro family musical party. Today we will be playing music with Hometown Bluegrass. We hope you enjoy this cool new home.
Very good.
Kim's rude awakening has worked. The Tetro family is finally taking pride in their home and in themselves.
Here for you. Give you the mug of honor. You see there's a cymbal player on that.
Thank you very much. Oh, it's something cold. Thank you very much.
Cheers, Kimmy.
Cheers, my love.
This has been a good exercise for my family. We learned to work together. It took some fighting with each other to get through it sometimes, but I think the kids especially realize that we can take on a project and do it together, and I think we'll be able to keep this up.
We done good.
Good pickings.
This time on Kim's Rude Awakenings, the Third Family, a creative bunch who can't seem to grow up. With the responsibility of 2 young children, these 2 have got their hands full.
It's never ending. No, it'll just get worse. It'll get worse.
The house is a playpen, the kitchen is disastrous, and nobody is willing to put in the work to clean it up.
I'm so overwhelmed that I don't know where to start.
And motivating Eric is gonna take some work.
I wouldn't say I'm handy. I'm not really into building things or fixing things. I really just don't care.
Kim and Mike could be in for a rude awakening of their own. Britain's Queen of Clean, Kim Woodburn, is traveling the world with lifestyle expert Mike Shalhoub on a very special assignment. Their mission, to identify, confront, and rehabilitate messy, disorganized families and bring pride back into their homes. This time, Kim and Mike are helping the Hurd family, comprising Mom Jessica, Dad Eric, 3-year-old Tessa, and baby Cole. The Hurds may be a young family, but by the look of things in this house, the laundry, bills, and boxes have been piling up for years.
When I look at the mess around, I desperately want to clean it, but I don't even know where to start.
With the responsibility of 2 young children, every room has become a problem. And 3-year-old Tessa doesn't make things any easier.
I wasn't prepared for what kids bring. I had no idea that turned your life upside down.
The cluttered kitchen is maddening for stay-at-home Dad Eric, who is making meals for himself and Tessa, as well as Jessica, who is a vegetarian.
I have to clean before I make anything. I need a surface, I need the stove, I need the sink.
It's a frenzy.
And rather than try to deal with the problems in the kitchen, Eric spends his time in the basement playing guitar.
You know, my tools of the trade are artistically inclined.
You'd think because Jessica's a graphic designer, she'd be organized. But her methods are scattered at best.
Tables for me soon to become surfaces to put things. And so if there's a table that's empty, it's just crying out for something to be put on it.
The Herds are overwhelmed, and that's starting to affect everyone.
I feel horrible about it, and it weighs on my shoulders, and then the kids feel it because they know there's tension between their parents, so it affects the whole family.
And that's the Herds' big issue. For the sake of their kids, Eric and Jessica need to grow up and start taking their household responsibilities seriously. Kim and Mike are on their way to deliver the only logical solution to the Herds' list of problems. And it's gonna come in the form of a very rude awakening.
Good morning, Herd family.
Kim and I hear that you're acting like adolescents.
You're no longer gonna live as slobs. You're gonna grow up.
That's right, Herd family. This is your rude awakening.
How could they say that stuff about us?
Oh, man.
See you touching me again.
I'm trying to help you
You'll
up the stairs.
touch me all over me.
Ugh.
Lucky cheats. Hello? Who are you?
Yes, sir. Come in.
What do you think?
It's a playpen.
Have you always been untidy in this house?
We had a baby, and then we moved into this house when our son was 3 weeks old, and things just kind of got crazy and chaotic.
It's important you change your ways. You've got 2 babies now.
I know. And that's the motivation for doing this, is that we have 2 kids, and we want to have an environment for them that's clean and healthy, and they can run around and play, and there's the motivation. Well, here's our
Here's our what?
office dining room area.
This is the dining room table, Kim?
Where do you eat?
Either on the couch or on the rocking chair.
Among all the diapers and wet wipes.
This is disgusting. Keep going.
Oh, the kitchen.
This is gross.
Aren't we the lucky ones?
How do they cook in here?
Yeah, this is the baby's room.
How old is the baby?
5 months. But he sleeps in our room right now.
Good job he does. Where else can he sleep?
Not here.
Every room in the Herds' home is a problem. Eric and Jessica need a dose of reality.
This house kind of reminds me of a frat house. It's very adolescent-y. We really need you to
grow up.
This house is a complete disaster. Kim and Mike need to plan their attack.
They're great parents.
They are.
But they're just not very responsible.
They're a very young couple. They've both given up, haven't they?
What do you want to do?
I want to take Lady around and I want to teach her to organise herself and to put things away where they belong.
I'm going to take him and teach him how to be a little more handy around the house.
Mike, let's get together here. They're a lovely couple. Let's really try to help them. Between the two of us, we'll get them shipshape in no time at all.
With clutter all around, Tessa has no proper place to play, and she even tries to clean up the mess herself.
We have to clean up this.
I hate the fact that she has to work around the clutter. I don't think she likes it at all. I think it weighs on her mentally.
And that is leading to problems beyond their messy home.
Tessa started having kind of breathing problems, and I brought her to the doctor, and the doctor said, it's stress. I'm thinking my 3-year-old has stress, and I wonder if the way that the house is has anything to do with that.
The Herds' disorganization is having a negative impact on their kids. It's time for the switch.
Now, in this switch, you are going to become Kim and I, and we're going to become you. We've given you a pair of stilettos, and you can change into a shirt and tie.
They are rather lovely.
Oh my goodness.
The goal is to clean up this room to create a better environment for your children.
And I have very, very high standards, so get on with it. No nonsense.
Kim and Mike have just dropped a bomb.
Grow up.
And the Herds are already starting to crumble.
Is it my responsibility to pick up after everybody else?
I can't move fast in these heels. I'm taking them off.
But this is only the start of headaches to come.
Right now, I don't feel much hope, honestly.
Good morning, Herd family.
The Herd family is smack dab in the middle of a very rude awakening.
We're no longer going to live as slobs.
Their big issue? For the sake of their kids, Eric and Jessica need to grow up and start taking their household responsibilities seriously. To get things started, Kim and Mike have issued the Herds their first major challenge.
You are going to become Kim and I, and we're going to become you.
let's get this party started.
I didn't put this here, and I didn't put any of this stuff on top of it. I don't have anything to do with it. Yeah, this does feel like being you guys.
Eric is already having problems facing the mess. And his mood isn't being helped by Kim and Mike's over-the-top antics.
All you do is make a mess. Oh, you're throwing your peels on the floor.
There's nothing really hard.
What? I pick it up. This is why we don't have friends over. I'll have to clean up a few.
Eric and Jessica get the point. Now Kim and Mike need to give these two some guidance.
You can both move a bit faster, dear.
Yeah.
I can't move fast in these heels. I'm taking them off. They're absolutely horrendous.
So if you take them off, we're going to see you fly around, are we?
Faster than this.
Go on then.
Go on. I don't know how you function in those things.
Keep going.
Are you sorting or just throwing in there?
I'm putting everything in here that needs to go up to the bed.
Well done.
It's a struggle, but the room is getting cleared out. Despite the fact that Eric and Jessica can't seem to pull it together as a team.
All right, I'll be a team player.
Look about you.
I know, I can't believe it.
45 minutes. That's so little time, isn't it? Well done. You're really pulling your weight.
Jessica is starting to see the light. But Eric isn't happy with the progress so far.
There's just too much. It's like barely scratching the surface. Right now, I don't feel much hope, honestly.
The living room is a great start, but the kitchen, bedrooms, and dining room still need to be taken care of. Kim is helping Jessica get pointed in the right direction.
I went around the house, and I gathered this little lot here, you see. For instance, where do we find that diaper? Living room, baby's room, in the hall, dear. Guess where I found that in the worst room you can have it in?
I'm thinking it was in the kitchen.
Yes! Oh, you knew that. We're going to clean that. That's horrible. You could use a wooden toothpick. You could use tweezers, whatever sharp. All you do is go through the bristle, lovely. Look. Oh, now watch. Oh. But you know, on a hairbrush, you can pick up bacteria, bugs, grease. In fact, have a smell of that.
Harry.
I've got just a washing up liquid, my love. All we need, lovey, is honestly that, because we're up to eyeballs in soap bubbles.
Okay.
Into that, tea tree oil. Tea tree is a natural antiseptic. It kills bacteria. It's wonderful. And it certainly killed bacteria on a brush. I put about 7 drops in there. So I've got me a little bit of washing up liquid, and the tea tree, oh, it smells rather nice, doesn't it?
It does, soothing.
Ooh, blimey, that's done. I brought a bowl of just warm, clear water to get the soap off it. Summer day, put it on the windowsill. You can use that in about half an hour. Look, Deb, look.
It's lovely.
So I want to put all this back in here, you see, and you know what I say, a place for everything and everything in its place. Put that where it belongs.
Okay, diaper, baby's room.
Oh, well done.
With the other diapers. It seemed more overwhelming at first, but once I started doing it, you kind of get into a groove. You want everything to be in the right room. There's a really good exercise to see what really belongs in the proper place.
On the other side of their home, Eric is dealing with his own set of problems. As the head chef in the Hurd household, this guy's got his hands full.
Typically, I have to make a little bit of everything. And lately, I think because it's been so difficult to get around in here, I haven't been able to do that as much.
Mike is coming to the rescue to put some structure to the chaos.
I want to prepare this kitchen so it's spotless, so preparing food is very simple. Everyone gets fed and everyone is happy.
Sounds like a dream.
Well, it'll be a dream come true.
All right.
We're gonna get you a little organized, okay?
Okay.
I'm gonna teach you a simple formula called PAVE.
Okay.
Plan ahead, visualize, and entertain. You're gonna plan ahead your meals. You're gonna visualize them on this board. And because Jessica is a graphic designer, she can make this a lot easier for Tessa to get involved by creating these words into icons. So she can say, Dad, I want this, this, and this. And then everything is done.
Sounds fun.
So we'll pick a starch.
Okay.
You'd have some chicken on the side that you can throw into the pasta. For your wife, tofu. And then we throw in a vegetable, peas. So there we go. We've planned ahead, we've visualized, and now we're gonna entertain. Because you're gonna cook, and it's gonna be very entertaining.
I have to take your word for it.
I hope so.
Eric is on the right track with dinner, but when it comes to being handy around the house, he's still having a hard time.
Man, I hate this stuff. Absolutely hate it.
He can't hide his unhappiness when he's stressed out about something. If this situation doesn't get resolved, it would lead to much more tension in the marriage.
The problems continue to pile up.
Would you want me to do some, take a break?
No, I'm fine.
And this fairy tale is beginning to look more like a horror story. Eric and Jessica Hurd are attempting to clean up their act. Kim and Mike have been helping this young family to grow up and start taking their household responsibilities seriously. Eric and Jessica want to eat together as a family, but their dining room table is covered with junk and boxes litter every inch of the floor.
You don't even know everything that's in there. There's just a mishmash of stuff.
But the rude awakening has Jessica empowered, and she's finally ready to tackle the mess.
How are we going to start putting things in the proper room where they should be first? And then whatever doesn't have a room to go to will be going to the basement.
Even if things are put in their proper place, handiwork around the house is still a problem, and Eric doesn't have the skills to deal with it.
Tools and all that stuff. I'm not like, yeah, those are nice tools. Can't wait to get my hands on those to fix something.
Mike's plan is to help Eric get a little handier.
I need you to start learning how to build.
All right.
So I've supplied you with a tool box.
Nice.
Right?
Yeah, we could use that.
Just in case, because I don't want you to lose your pretty face, here are some bugs.
All right.
So we're gonna bang up this wall, and I want you to hammer, and I want you to screw, and I want you to get everything drilled into this wall, okay? Let's go.
How do you do this? I'm feeling really clumsy.
Let's hold that. Watch my finger. Beautiful. Now, screw. Okay, so now that we've mastered the drill and the hammer, let's hang up your daughter's art.
All right, I'm gonna give it a shot here. 61.
It looks like Eric is a little handier than he thought, but Mike's not done with this guy yet.
So do we get to crack open a beer now?
We're not cracking open a beer yet, so I'm gonna give you one more job. Your next job is to go upstairs to your son's room, and I want you to create a wardrobe. We have the things for you.
All right, sounds good.
Job well done.
In just a short time, Jessica has taken the dining area through a major transformation. Now Kim is helping her deal with the dirt that lies beneath.
Now, is this the table that your daughter eats on all the time?
One of the two, yes.
I will do this, you see. Now, I'm also going to scatter a few around, and then you, dear, can eat off this table raw. Well, you said it's spotless, didn't you?
Well, yeah, it's clean enough.
Well, if it's clean.
For putting a plate on.
Ah, we have it, don't we? You know darn well that table's not clean, don't you?
Well, I wouldn't put raw food on it, no.
But if your little girl was eating here and she dropped a bit of food on there, you know kids will.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm glad you've got the grace to blush. I'm glad. You should now really be getting all the bacteria out, warm soapy cloth with tea tree oil, or a lemon acid, get it out.
The veggies on the table. It's a little bit gross, but it did make me think about the fact that I wasn't cleaning it as well as I should be.
Now Kim is teaching Jessica how to get the table ready for a family meal.
I'll tell you what I'm doing. There's tannin in tea, and the tannin is this colour. I put 2 or 3 tea bags, that's sufficient. Look at the colour of it, same colour as the table. You've got a couple of baby marks, baby scratches, where the wood's slightly lighter. The tannin, as I wash the table with it, will disguise all that. And it will not harm your table. Now, having done that, use a paper towel, go on the grain. And that's anything you do gets cleaned on the grain. Oh, the table's not been cleaned for a bit, love, has it? Because I put tannin on it, which is in tea, I don't have to put polish on, because the tannin actually polishes as well. This is a microfiber duster. To every square inch, there is many more fibres to this duster than anything you'll ever use on the market. It's a wonderful polisher. Just look at it. Look at that damn shine.
It's blinding.
The Hurd's home is getting cleaner, but there's still clutter everywhere, and it seems like the kids have taken over every room.
I don't think it's working well for the kids. I don't think we have enough room. I don't think we have enough storage.
Mike has challenged Eric to solve the problem by assembling a wardrobe for his son.
I don't know which end is which. Is this the back or the front?
But Eric has avoided the everyday practicalities of family life for too long. And now he's dealing with what has become a very emotional journey.
It doesn't say anything about lips on here. I am gritting my teeth, grinding hate it. And I'm about ready to throw it all over. I really just don't care. It's just a pain in the ass. Man, I hate this. No, I want to burn. This is what I want to do. I don't enjoy putting stuff together, you know, and it gets the best of me, you know. I don't know why. It's ridiculous.
I'm telling you, it's like trying to energize a corpse.
Man wants a clean house. That's why he can be motivated. I believe you can motivate him.
You're right.
You can't give up on these things.
We won't give up. Let's go.
But it can be done, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can be done. All right.
The progress has been slow, but everyone seems to be coming along. But Kim and Mike want to test how far they have really come.
We've got one last challenge for you. Only one now, Eric. Don't look pull a face. We want you to gather as a family should round your table. We want you to bring a couple of friends in. Eric will do the cooking. Any advice you want, Michael, he's the expert on laying tables. We want to see you sit together at a table and make a habit of doing it. Little Tessa needs it now at this age.
I know, I'm just a little nervous.
What have you done today? Why are you nervous?
Well, she's just not used to doing it.
You've got to start sometime.
I know.
But if Jessica should be nervous about anyone, it's her husband, Eric. That's because he struggled with nearly every task throughout this rude awakening.
Isn't it okay to hate doing this and just be angry about it?
Now the fate of the final challenge lies in Eric's hands.
Yeah, I know.
All right.
The herds are running out of time.
The last time that I cooked for or entertained guests in this house, never.
Can they pull it all together? Don't count on it. For the sake of their kids, Eric and Jessica Hurd have been digging in deep to put their messy ways in the past.
Start with clothes.
Their final challenge?
We want you to gather as a family should round your table.
But for a family who needs to grow up and start taking their household responsibilities seriously, this is easier said than done. Before their rude awakening, the Hurd's home was hardly a place for social gatherings. And the mess was starting to affect Eric and Jessica's relationship.
If we wouldn't have called for help, Jessica and I would have had to deal with some pretty heavy-duty confrontation.
But the Hurds are learning that it takes little steps every day to keep the house tidy. And Eric is seeing that tackling small projects can be a rewarding experience for everyone.
Ooh, that looks good.
Once you get to the other side, you see some light. You know, it always helps, you know, brighten your mood.
In order to have any hope at the final challenge, the Hurds have devised a plan. Get Tessa involved in the dinner preparations.
I'm helping Papa clean up. I'm Beck.
And make her excited about sitting down for a meal with her family.
And then fold it over.
Another one.
And it's done!
Yeah, we have to flatten it like that.
She loves to help. You know, I mean, she's always like that. You know, kids generally, they just love to be involved.
Everyone's included and a part of the plan, and that's making a huge difference in the way that dinner comes together.
It's great. The biggest difference for me is that I didn't have to scoot a bunch of stuff out of the way just to start cooking.
As guests arrive, the transformation is nearly complete.
It's crazy. You can like walk in through that door. Oh, it's sparkly, huh?
With friends and family all around, it's clear that Tessa is thrilled to be a part of the process. And Eric, who has been reluctant throughout the entire rude awakening, is now smiling and happy with the results. And just so no one forgets the transformation they've undergone, Kim and Mike have prepared photographs on the wall of shame.
Family, we've things to show you. Now, folks, we're going to show you a horror story.
We call this the wall of shame.
Right. Now, any comments?
It's embarrassing.
What a dump.
That's what I remember. This is a new place.
Before, the living room was a jumbled mess of toys, baby items, and dirty diapers. But the family cleared it out, and now it's a restful area for everyone. The kitchen was piled high with dishes, papers, and clutter everywhere. With Kim and Mike's help, it's been overhauled to reveal a functional space that Eric can use with ease.
It's good. I love it.
And before their rude awakening, the bedrooms were in absolute disarray. Now Eric and Jessica's bedroom is clean and organized. The nursery is set up, and Tessa is showing everyone who the real rock star of the family is.
You all mucked in, didn't you? and you've done well. Eric, you were extremely unhappy, weren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, he did look a bit of a miserable soul when we came here. I've got to be honest with you, I was worried about him. Happier man?
For sure. I'm glad it's done, you know. I'm glad that we're at where we're at now and that we can kind of leave that behind.
Do you honestly think we'll keep this place tidy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I like it clean in this house.
Yes, and for my kids especially.
All right. We're going to leave you with these photographs, aren't we?
I think it's time for us to go. Kim's rude awakening has turned this family around. Tessa is stress-free, and Eric and Jessica are finally serious about their family, their home, and working together as a team.
Took a weight off of our shoulders. Huge boulder-sized weight, so it's good.
Tessa has a lot more room to be herself and run around and play.
I know that we're both committed to doing it because it's for the sake of our kids and for our own sanity as well.
It's about our family. You know, as long as we're both working as a team and committed to it, it should be a piece of cake.
This time on Kim's Rude Awakenings, the Cheshers, a busy family trying to keep up with their very active lives.
It's continual juggling act, really.
Inside the house is a disaster, and nobody ever has a moment of free time.
But wait, are you gonna pick me up, Daddy? No, I'll make the dinner while you take.
Okay.
The bottom line, these people are just too darn busy, and nothing ever gets done.
Oh, where do you start?
But can some tough love turn this chaos into order? Oh. Kim Woodburn and Mike Shalou are here to crack the whip.
Don't stand for it!
Britain's Queen of Clean, Kim Woodburn, is traveling the world with lifestyle expert Mike Shalou on a very special assignment. Their mission, to identify, confront, and rehabilitate messy, disorganized families and bring pride back into their homes. This time, Kim and Mike are helping the Chesher family, comprising Mom Maureen, Dad Marty, and kids Dominique and Katie. The Chesher's home has always been a work in progress.
We bought the house knowing it needed work doing, and the kids weren't as busy at that time, and now as time's gone on, they've got busier and busier and busier.
But busy doesn't begin to describe how much this family has going on.
Well, Dominique's dancing every night. Katie does Taekwondo twice a week. But she also does drama, synchronized swimming. She just started volunteering at the Humane Society.
And while both Martin and Maureen work 40-hour weeks outside the house, when they arrive home, the real work starts.
Bye, Daddy!
You know, they want to be out there, they want to be active, and we want to encourage that. The consequence of that is that we don't have time to do everything else.
Leading to unfinished projects getting put aside and messes piling up everywhere.
There's no order. The conversation will always come around to something that hasn't got done.
We're not going to clean that out, because I need a place to work.
Well, I can't do that and that and that, can I?
Well, why not?
Well, just pick something.
And that is their big issue. The Cheshire's busy lives have pushed their household duties to the bottom of the list.
I need help. I need another battle axe English woman to come in and help me.
Ask, and you shall receive. Domestic diplomats Kim Woodburn and Mike Shalou are coming to knock this household into shape.
Good morning, Cheshire family. It's time to spend more time together.
Your schedules are whacked and you're always in a hurry.
Your house is organized and so is your family time.
That's right, Cheshire family. This is your rude awakening.
We have heard tell you spend your much social time together at all.
Spend a lot of time together in the car.
Spending time in the car? Interesting. Now, over here, is this where all the schedules happen?
It's not on the calendar. It doesn't exist.
And you can read all that?
Oh yeah, that's our club. That's our Chesher.
Oh, really?
What is this?
That's our eating place. Not that we eat together, mind you. But we push it over
Shift it
to
over.
one side.
Shift it over.
Yeah.
And are you telling me that you shove all this to one end of the table and eat at the other end?
Well, yeah, it's a 6-person table. It's all
Some days it's lovely, eh, Kim?
Like a sophisticated family, can you?
Very sophisticated.
Oh! Yes. This is one of the jobs.
How long has it been like this?
The bathroom started 5 years ago, and the door from the summer, and it's been held in with paper instead of nails and glue.
Martin's idea, I presume, is it? Maureen, don't stand for it!
Kim,
Get away with it,
this is only the beginning.
Oh, no. Show us more wonderment. Oh, holy Moses.
Katie, this is very bad.
But there's nothing you can see that's going to make me change it. I like my room.
You're proud of it all?
It's just messy.
We've no floor, dear. We've no floor. We've
Yes, there's
nothing.
floor.
Now, don't you start being sassy with me. You know there's no floor, don't you?
I'm fine with it.
Cheeky thing, give me your sass. Sassy minx. She's a sassy minx.
Downstairs, the laundry room reveals even greater crimes.
Because of all this mess in here, the ironing gets moved out here into
You've got more clothes somewhere else? Well, how long do you think you can go on like this? You won't be able to get into this house soon, you know.
All this stuff's all in here, but it's up in the garage as well, so...
Who's another look at it, does it?
Well, he pretends to.
Well, if you decided which one you wanted doing first, then they may be in the same place.
Not up to me. I'm not the one that's planning which one gets fixed.
Yeah, right.
So yeah, the laundry kind of spills out over to here, and
Yes, it does, doesn't it? It
yeah,
spills out nice.
I got organised because we've got 4 baskets, and every basket's got the name on. So, you know,
You
those...
don't iron it, lovey.
Well, I don't want to cover him up.
Oh, no, do I do?
Okay, all right, okay.
It seems when you love your hobbies, but still right about that, you as well. Life isn't all hobbies, and I mean that. You don't want to make time, you four, do you? Now, come on.
Yes.
We need to get this home tidy, and we need to get your schedules in check. So everyone move along. Let's get this going, okay?
While the Cheshires continue on with their busy lives, Kim and Mike form a strategy of their own.
Kim, this family is overscheduled.
Oh, absolutely.
That table was full of paperwork. It was atrocious.
Yeah, but this is the thing. The parents take them all the time to the hobbies, which is right and proper.
Absolutely.
Don't you think those girls, 11 and 16, the lovely kids, should be doing their own washing and ironing, putting it away and keeping the bedrooms tidy?
So
I
important.
really do. It is important.
It is.
Very important.
And I want the mother and father to realize how important it is for them to be alone together.
Passion.
Passion. Lots of passion.
Do you ever feel like touching and being passionate with me? I'm human like they are, no different to anybody else, you know.
We're talking about the family.
I thought we were.
Oh.
True, Dominique and Katie have busy lives, but they do virtually nothing to contribute to keeping the house.
Why can't you guys put dirty dishes in the dishwasher?
Maureen and Martin need some time to enjoy life, and the girls need to see exactly how much work their parents are dealing with. It's time for The Switch.
The biggest problem in this family, I think, is that mom and dad do everything, and you two don't really do anything around the house.
It's true. Yeah.
So we're gonna switch it up, and you're gonna become mom and dad are gonna become you.
It never does kids any harm to see how hard the parents work, you know.
It's pretty fun.
It's a nice theory, but the Cheshires have got a long road ahead.
No. This is not a proper switch.
Someone better sound the alarm.
10 seconds, Ollie.
Because the Cheshires are in a total state of emergency.
Come on, honey, time's a-ticking.
Domestic diplomats Kim Woodburn and Mike Shalhoub are giving the Cheshire family a rude awakening.
Don't stand for it!
Their big issue? The Cheshires' busy lives have pushed their household duties to the bottom of the list.
You're proud of it all.
It's just messy.
Kim and Mike have challenged the kids to switch places with their busy parents. But will they be able to handle the workload?
Now, Dominique, you're to go in the kitchen, wash and dry the dishes, preparing for the, your children.
Katie?
You, Katie.
You're gonna go organize that disgusting mess of a table.
Okay.
Mom and dad, you're going to bark out orders and tell your parents what to do.
Right, get on with it.
Okay. Dons, make us a brew.
Katie, get me a pillow, will you, please?
Oh no, come on, I'm waiting.
Katie, don't worry about it. I've changed my mind.
I need a sandwich as well.
The girls are playing their parts,
When do I have time for something?
I've got to stop.
but Mom and Dad can't let go.
Katie, don't forget to put them papers out in the recycling though.
No. Whoa. This is not a proper switch. A proper switch would mean that Mom and Dad are enjoying themselves, let's say dancing.
Private moments.
Private moments, all right? Let's set this up a little better. Lights, please, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. Kim, let's begin.
Kim and Mike want to prove a point. Having Dominique and Katie help out should give Maureen and Martin more time for themselves.
See, you suit the boa.
Yes, thank you. You can still bark out some orders, you guys.
Katie, you need to hurry up with that table, you know.
Need food?
Where's our brew anyway?
Okay, everyone, stop. Lights, please, stop.
Now listen, Mum and Dad, you know you're too nice, don't you?
We're not used to barking orders.
They're used to barking orders, though, aren't they? Never stop, do they? Now, this is what's going to happen. We've got to try to convince you parents that you need time to yourself. These girls know you don't. There they are. Do you want more proof than that?
I think I've learned stuff from the switch. It was really funny to just dance around because we don't do that, really. Like, we don't, even when they do help out a little bit, we see them as helping out so as we can go ahead and do another job.
It's a lot harder than I think me and Dom's expected to be ordered around and doing things at the same time and to be interrupted constantly.
Dominique and Katie lead busy lives, but they're old enough to start pitching in, especially with the laundry. Kim is giving the girls a history lesson to show them how easy they really have it.
Now, when I was a little girl, we had no washers, we had no dryers. We had nothing. We used to go and buy a washboard. We take this, we dip it right in here. And what you do was you spot a dirty mark and you go like that. I said, so, yeah. And by the way, we didn't have these. These are luxury. You're not tired already, are you?
No, I could keep going.
You got to wring it out. Come on, get.
Please.
Are you sure you're getting a black belt soon? Ring it. Look, you put it on a coat hanger and you hang it up in the warmest room you had in the house. Now, I could put 15 of these and they'll be done in 2 minutes. So there's no excuse.
No.
So when you girls say to me, I can't get my washing done, I feel like saying, I beg your pardon. Have I shamed you?
A little bit.
Katie?
A little bit.
Old ways to new ones. Kim has a special laundry tip to preserve the elastic in the girls' dance and sportswear.
You know this lovely softener you buy that smells beautiful? You could buy it in liquid, put it in with washing to make it softer. Or you can buy the little cloth you throw in, can't you? If you have anything that contains elastic, you cannot use that. Elastic has to be kept pretty stiff in order for it to work. And if you continually put that in a softener, your elastic will stretch quicker than it will stretch, but it'll stretch a darn sight quicker if you keep putting it in that.
Okay.
All right, girls?
Well, thank you.
You're very welcome, girls.
While the girls deal with their laundry, Mike is taking Maureen on an exciting trip to the lost and found. Because in this busy house, nothing has a proper place.
Maureen, here's the situation. I don't think that you know where everything is on this table.
I know where everything is in here.
You do?
Sure.
You're telling me that if your house was on fire, you could find all your important documents to get out of the house in time? Are you telling me that?
Sure.
Maureen, I'm gonna give you 30 seconds to find your important documents. Ready, set, go. I want you to find it right now. Let's go. Let's go, Maureen. Come on, into the fire. And there's a fire, too. You have to find everything in the fire. Your house is burning down. You can't find any of your documents. I thought you were organized. You have 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2. That's a wrap. You have nothing.
I have my passport. I got my passport and my British driving license.
This is going to be your master box.
Okay.
Your master box is going to have all your important documents. Passports, social insurance numbers, birth certificates, so in case of an emergency, you can just take it and go.
So we just keep it here on the table then? Is that where it's going to be stored? Where do I put it? What if you lose the keys for it?
Oh my. I am hoping that you will not lose the keys for the box, and I'm hoping we'll put the box somewhere that you won't forget. Can we do that?
Okay, we can try.
Now, come on.
More like trying Kim's patience.
Elbow grease. Something you've never used in years.
But can they finally find time for the unfinished chores they have around the house?
Oh, where do you start?
Don't bet your beehive hairdo on it. The Cheshire's overcommitted lifestyle has turned their house into a disaster.
Well, how long do you think you go on like this? You won't be able to get into this house soon, you know.
They're so busy, they never eat together as a family.
Casey, do you want anything to eat right now?
Mike wants to change their outlook on family meals by seeing how much they really enjoy fast food.
What happens when you're always in a rush? What happens when you're in a rush?
I'll start forgetting things.
Forgetting things. Dad?
Not eating properly.
Mama?
Can't find things.
Yeah, really. All right. You are going to have exactly 2 minutes to eat all these peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. There we go. Welcome to dinner. This is how your family dinner looks like, starting right and now. All right, let's eat, people. We got ballet to go to, don't we? No talking. Oh, are you choking? Maybe you want a drink? Do you have time to have a drink? No, you don't, do you? You only have 30 seconds left. There we go. Don't make a mess. This is how we do our family meals around here because we're always in a rush. Don't choke on the peanut butter. All right, 10 seconds. And done. Family, the point of that stunt is to make you realize how important family time and dinner time together just once a week is important. Okay? We get it? Mm-hmm. Perfect.
I think you got the point across. Every now and again on a Sunday we get dinner together or whatever, and that's about the only time, and we've got to do a better job of that.
Now this is fun. What we like to use to set tables are the OK symbols. Everyone give me an OK. Now let's all do the same hand. Let's do it together. What does this look like to you? This looks like a B, the letter B, people. Oh, okay, get it? B. That's a D, right. So we got a B and we got a D. No, what? Burnt dinner. That is not correct. Okay? Oh, God. I'm trying to get through to you people. Bread.
Okay.
Bread. So B is for bread plate. D is for drinking glass. Bread plate, drinking glass. Together as a family. Bread plate, drinking glass. Very good. I feel like we're in the Sound of Music. Now, the best way to remember how the silverware goes, it's always in alphabetical order. So it'll be fork, knife, and spoon. Final tip, clearing your plates. Now, this is really ugly. When you're done dinner, what you're gonna do to allow everyone know that you're finished your dinner, you're going to line up your silverware like so, and that way, whenever anyone takes the plate away, they take that away, and they don't get their hands in the goober mess of food. So they clean the silverware up like this, and it goes in the sink, and you have a clear table and no gross fingers. Got it? Good one. Nice.
Maureen wants a clean house, but says she can't find the time.
It's just kind of got to the point now where you don't know where to start because there's so much that needs finishing.
Cleaning everything else will be a breeze once Kim shows Maureen how to tackle the worst job in the house, this sink.
I can't get this stuff off.
You never tried scrubbing it?
I tried bleach, like soaking it.
You just threw the bleach on top and left it, did you?
No, I had a cloth and I tried pushing it off with a cloth.
Well, it's light years away from a cloth then. Light years. I've got the old trusty bar of soap. I've got these mild scarras. The reason I want a mild one, I don't want to scratch this. I've also got peroxide.
Okay.
This is 20 volume cream peroxide. Now you're telling me that you have worked on this like a beaver, you've worn yourself out and, oh, the lies that go on around it. It's coming off. There's no reason it shouldn't come off. When you live in a hard water area, you have to do these at least once a week just to get the week's dirt off. Where's that? You've let it build up. You're your own worst enemy, my darling. Are you going to have a go now? Elbow grease. Something you've never used in years. When you finish that, go back to these. We're going to have a gorgeous sink. You do not want to throw it away. It's very good quality. Get on with it.
The Cheshers have learned some new skills in organizing, cleaning, and getting the girls involved in household chores. But have they learned all they need to get through Kim and Mike's final challenge?
What we want to do is, you're very upset about the repairs need doing in the house, aren't you? I mean, you should have made it quite clear, haven't you? So if we came back in a week's time, would you have all those repairs done?
Well,
Well, that's all right. We'd love it. If you want to get help in, we're not bothered about that. Get it done. You're going to keep tidying. You're going to take all the tips I gave you, the washing, and put it into operation. And then we come back in a week's time. We hope you might have invited somebody in for drinky poos. And that would really be an achievement.
Kim, my love, let's go.
We'll see you soon. Now, don't let us down. Don't let yourselves down either.
The Cheshers now have 7 days to finish renovating their bathroom, clear out their basement, and clean their house from top to bottom.
What happens if you don't get it done? Not an option.
I need that shelf up.
Luckily, Martin has wised up with his do-it-yourself projects and is finally bringing in some help.
There you go.
People don't see what you have done, they see what you haven't done. So therefore, if you're going to do something, you need to do the full thing and finish it.
This is going to take some time.
As the clock ticks on, the Cheshers are digging into the hard work of fixing up this house after years of neglect.
I don't think we're going to get it all done in a week.
Will they even survive it?
It's killing me.
For the past 7 days, the Cheshers have been completing all of the unfinished projects in their 4-bedroom house.
You've got 1 minute. Don't get distracted. Go do it and come back.
They're redoing the bathroom, clearing out the basement, and getting rid of the junk.
I don't think we're going to get it all done in a week.
And it's taking its toll.
I'm sick. Kids have still got to be running around, and it's killing me.
I think it's worth it. Having another person in here to help him is keeping him on track and it's keeping him focused.
This is looking good.
The Cheshers have been working like dogs for the past week.
I'm crying, it makes me so happy.
But now their time is up. And Kim and Mike will decide if this challenge has been a success.
I like the roll. Oh, my goodness me.
Come on in. We're all ready for you.
Where's the man of the house?
Down the hall.
Martin!
Wait. This door's gonna fall on you. Oh,
You
it's
fix
fixed.
that.
This is fixed. This is fixed. Hey, Martin.
Martin!
Wow.
You've done the airing
Wow.
cupboard. Oh, it's great.
It looks great in here.
This.
Whoops. Sorry. We need to tighten it up a little bit still. Okay. There we go. It's still working. It's still working.
Kim and Mike have given the Cheshers their seal of approval.
What a lovely home.
I know Mo's been missing the fact that she's never felt comfortable about bringing people in.
Oh my God.
And now we can bring people in, we haven't had him for a while, and relax.
This is my to-do list.
Yes.
The only thing I've got left is to drink my wine.
But just so no one forgets how far they've come, Kim and Mike have prepared the Wall of Shame.
What room do you, in your opinion, looks worse? The laundry. I reckon so.
Downstairs, there was no clear surface to be found between the messy tools and dirty clothes. Now everything is clean and tidy, and Maureen even has a newly built workspace of her own.
See how my workspace moves from the dining room table and then it moves to downstairs?
The family room, which at one time was in total anarchy, now sparkles with organization.
I'm shocked. I'm appalled.
The family were slaves to the dining room table dumping ground, where important papers were lost daily. But the table's been cleaned up and cleared off and is ready for a family banquet.
Can you see yourself ever coming back to us?
No, actually. Because these jobs are finished, we now have more free time together, and we've kind of made a new rule as well within the family that you actually don't start something now unless you can finish it. And if you can't finish it, then you know what, it has to wait until you have time to complete the whole project.
Katie's bedroom was a nightmare with laundry scattered everywhere. But it's been transformed into the perfect place for a busy girl.
I hope I never go back to the old Katie and the old Cheshire house when it's all messy, because I like it being clean now.
Kim, I'm just really happy that this family realized they have to schedule family time together. It's so important, you know?
And they've got this house lovely and clean. They've worked for the repairs as well.
This family really turned this house around.
Yeah.
I think we're done here.
We are.
Let's go.
Come on.
All right.
It's amazing how the small things, if you let them go, just pile up. I think the benefit of doing all this is having the time to enjoy it all. I've learned my lesson, and we will definitely keep this up.
On this episode of Kim's Rude Awakenings, the Medinas, a family whose adult children expect to be waited on hand and foot.
If Mom's still willing to cook for us and do our laundry, we'll take advantage of it.
Mom Priscilla complains that nobody helps her.
Sometimes I told them, wash your dishes, come on. They don't do it.
And now that she's a grandmother, Priscilla's getting stuck cleaning up after her grandson, Ethan, too.
Can you put Ethan's clothes upstairs, please? 5 minutes. I do everything, come on, now. I'm getting old and I'm getting tired. I said you should help.
Kim Woodburn and Mike Shalhoub are gonna make that dream come true.
What have you got to say for yourselves?
I think it's hopeless.
Britain's Queen of Clean, Kim Woodburn, is traveling the world with lifestyle expert Mike Shalhoub on a very special assignment. Their mission, to identify, confront, and rehabilitate messy, disorganized families and bring pride back into their homes. This time, Kim and Mike are going karaoke crazy with the Medinas. Comprising Mom Priscilla, a.k.a. Lola, Dad Barry, daughter May, and her son Ethan, middle child Michelle, and youngest son Mark. To the outside world, the Medinas seem like an average karaoke-loving family. But once inside the doors of their home, it becomes very evident that Mom does everything and has nothing to sing about.
My mom takes care of pretty much everything, does all the cleaning, cooking, does the laundry.
My mom likes it. I don't know what to say. She just likes it.
But it's not just her kids.
I get mad at my sister, because like Ethan leaves a mess and she doesn't clean up after him. My mom shouldn't have to take care of her kids and her grandchildren as well on top of that.
For Priscilla, it's become a routine.
Well, I kind of feel bad at times just seeing her doing all the work around the house.
I work too much. I work in the office 5 days a week. I work at home 7 days a week. So that's considered like 12 days a week. Too much.
But Mom is her own worst enemy. Because even on those rare occasions when her kids do offer to help, Priscilla says no. It has to be done her way or no way at all.
She prefers that she does it herself because she thinks if we do it, it's incorrect. So we're like, okay. Volunteer.
I think my children knows how to do everything. It's just they don't want to do it because their mom is always there to do it for them.
And that is the Medina's big issue. Mom caters to her kids and then complains that they never help her out. Well, Priscilla, lucky for you, Kim and Mike are on their way. They are going to put a stop to the madness with a very rude awakening.
Is everyone sleeping?
Yes, they're just sleeping.
Yeah, that's nice. Let's get them out of bed.
Good morning, Medina family. You three grown-up children should be helping your mother.
It's time to stop singing and time to start working. This is going to be your rude awakening.
What's going on? All the adults are in bed and your whole mother. You should be up, she should be in bed. She's earned her rest.
She's got a job and she's taking care of you three. 4.
She's slaving, this woman. Look at the eyes filling up as we speak. You keep it in, don't you? What have you got to say for yourselves?
I think it's hopeless.
That's your problem.
I really need your help. I'm getting tired.
We'll sort you out, love. This family are going to stop it, actually, so... No, come on, don't get upset. You're going to stop it. I'm not going to see mother like this.
Is this a clothes hanger of some sort, or is this actually a table?
That's your
That's my mom's laundry. She likes to hang it up.
Did we miss a step after the washing machine?
Yes. The dryer's right beside the washing machine, but she chooses to lug it into the dining room table.
Why did you go and buy a dryer if you never use it?
Because I thought I can save electricity by doing this.
You've got to use a dryer, love.
It goes washing machine, dryer, fold the clothes.
Maybe they can do the laundry for me.
So if they put their stuff in the dryer, you would not object to that?
Oh, she would.
No.
She would.
No, because you need it all one time. She makes everything white color.
It's a dryer.
No.
You do not put blacks in with whites. Now stop it.
No.
And your mother says, as a mother will, oh, you're ruining that. And you know why you do it? Because she'll take it off you and say, let me do it. And you go,
Laziness.
yes!
Yes.
Laziness. Laziness. Disgraceful. Kim, let's see the rest of this house.
Let's go listen to this. This kitchen is some joke, isn't it?
Kim, it's a laundromat continued. What is this?
What are knickers or underpants doing on a banana?
So embarrassing. They don't see the buttons.
Who do they belong to?
That's sisters.
But this nonsense of not using a dryer's got to stop, lovey. It's nuts. It's nuts.
Kim, look at their storage room.
Is this not used as a bedroom? There's a bed in there.
It's our guest room.
And what guest in the right mind's going to stay in here?
Ethan doesn't have his own bedroom?
No.
And he's 3.
Correct.
Why doesn't he?
Because this room is like this, and it's been...
Well, it's got to be changed. You've got to get this cleared out, haven't you?
Yes.
Yes! Enthusiasm round here is nil, isn't it? Not being funny.
This family is in denial. Kim and Mike need to formulate a plan.
What is our plan of attack here?
Well, we've got to get the little boy in his own room for a start.
He'll be 27 years old and still sleeping with his mother at this rate.
I want to take Mark, the son. I want to show him the art of washing.
I'm going to take those kids into the kitchen because I don't even know if they know where to start.
On the subject of cooking, if you and I say we're together, I'm not suggesting we are. You cook one night, I cook the next. As I say, it's fair, isn't it? My night, I'd have cans on the table, I'd change and wait for you.
Yeah, but we're friends.
When you nurture each other, things can develop, you know.
You want me to nurture you?
Yes, oh yes.
But I don't want to nurture you.
We'll do this later.
Later again? When is later? Later is always later. Nothing happens.
The kids know that if they don't clean up, their mom will do it for them.
I got a degree in engineering and manipulation. 5 years of hard work. How to get out of anything you want.
We know how to push my mom's buttons, what not to push.
Okay, we're done now.
But that smug attitude is about to come to an end. It's time for the switch.
1, 2, 3, 4. Clean up now or out the door.
It's time to switch things up. Your mother is going on strike.
She's doing nothing.
Mary, we're going to have you in the kitchen with May. Okay, I want you to start cooking. Michelle, you're going to be doing some cleaning. Mark, you're going to be doing some laundry. And Lola, are you going to promise me that you're not going to do anything?
I'll just help them now a little.
No. You will not help them at all. We're trying to help you, darling. And any complaints or moaning and groaning, you'll regret day one. Don't you laugh at me, I'm serious.
The Medinas are up to their eyeballs in work that they don't know how to do. And with Priscilla on strike, this family doesn't have a chance.
My arm is tired.
Stop your damn nonsense.
The Medina's big issue is that mom caters to her adult kids and then complains that they never help her out.
You're all lazy. You don't even seem to help.
Kim and Mike are supporting mom's right to strike.
Get up, let's go, get to it.
Let's be key.
Get ready for disaster. Kim and Mike have thrown Mark headfirst into the laundry room, and he doesn't have a clue.
Oh, man.
They put Michelle on bathroom cleaning duty.
Where do I even begin? Instant noodles. We can just boil that up.
And Mike is forcing Barry and May to attempt preparing a meal from scratch.
I still have some leftovers from last night. I'll just heat some up.
There's no question that without Priscilla, this family is completely lost.
It's been ages since I've done this cooking.
Oh, this sucks.
What are you doing, dear?
I'm trying to clean the toilet like you asked.
There's no elbow grease going on, is there? You can't tickle it, dear. You don't tickle a toilet, do you? Batter into it, do you?
Battering.
You're tickling the toilets, you know.
Look, my arm is tired.
Stop your darn nonsense.
No. Still looks good. This is leftovers from last night.
Yep.
And we just popped it in the microwave. The whole point of this was that you were going to do cooking from scratch.
That's a big problem.
We don't know how to do that.
Very disappointed. Gang, this was very disappointing. May, Barry, you reheated food? I asked you to cook from scratch. What do you have to say for yourself?
I'm sorry, we don't know how to cook.
How did you do in the laundry room?
I'm not too sure, to be honest with you. I just threw everything in and pushed some buttons and started going.
Everything all just mixed in.
That'll be a joy, won't it? That'll be a joy, won't it?
Michelle, the bathroom.
Well, I caught this young woman with a toilet brush in her hand, and this was it.
I was trying.
You can't clean feces off a loo the way you were going on. I'm not giving you any cuddles. I'm disgusted with the lot of you. Out of 10, nothing.
I agree with the things she was saying. I think we should help out my mom a bit.
It's like a wake-up call. Maybe my mom is a little burnt out.
I guess it's time for us to, as adults, step up to the plate and help out.
Right now, Priscilla does all the laundry, but she refuses to use the dryer.
When she hangs the clothes and she cooks certain dishes, they leave an odor in our clothing. And then we have to get her to do the laundry all over again.
Lord, I can mark underwear.
That has Mark totally embarrassed.
People come over and then there's like my underwear hanging on chairs and stuff like that.
Drying underwear in the kitchen is a thing of the past. Kim is showing Mark how to take charge of the family's laundry.
We want whites separated.
White separated.
Whites, light shades, and darks. They come under lights, the grey. This is a strange thing to have in a house. It's something I avoid in my home because it's neither one thing nor the other. It's light shade, but it's got the black in it. It's an absolute pain to go buying a thing like that. Same as these. I'm against this totally. I'm going to tell you why. You've got black heels, black toes, and white bodied sock. I would never trust him to throw that in with white. Oh, my Lord, exposing the black runs. So you'd find yourself hand-washing those for a few washes until you saw the black had totally come out, then you could put them with lights. Now, let's get to the laundry. There's an awful lot of writing in bits. However, it's self-explanatory. You just turn it on what you require, and here it'll tell you, the temperatures to wash at, read it, and bung in the light that applies to it. Now, your dryer. It's a lovely, once again, self-explanatory. Right, let's open this. Let's get this out, my love. Look, oh, this is absolutely filthy. I have never seen a filter so full in a dryer. 2 reasons it's a very bad thing not to clean this filter. If your dryer should malfunction and overheat, this will set on fire. The second thing is, if this filter is so blocked, what would take you half an hour's dry is taking you 45 minutes, so you're wasting money. For heaven's sake, clean out the filter.
And laundry is only the start of the problems. May, Mark, and Michelle are too lazy to cook their own meals.
Dinner is ready. Help yourself.
We really enjoy my mom's cooking, and so we can't make anything half as good as what she does, so why try? Good excuse, right?
Lola,
Yes?
I need you to get out of the kitchen.
Good for me.
Good for you.
That's right.
Mike is showing these 3 some kitchen basics.
First, we're going to start off by giving you each a pen. Now, you don't need a pen to cook, but I need you to know...
Write down the stuff we're gonna order.
No, wrong. I need you to write down the first thing that you do when you walk into the kitchen. Don't look, no cheating. May?
Get a drink of water.
Michelle?
I look inside the fridge.
Mark?
Same answer. When I open the fridge.
We won.
That's what I
You didn't win, you all lost. The first thing you do when you come into the kitchen is you wash your hands. That was not a trick question, people. These are your basic ingredients that you need to have in your kitchen at all times. Let's just go over and say it out loud and say it clear. What do we need in this kitchen? We need
Eggs, flour,
Salt.
pasta, rice, 2% milk, olive oil,
Chicken broth.
crushed red pepper, canned tomatoes, ground black pepper, cornstarch.
Next thing we're gonna learn in the kitchen. Show me how much pasta you need for 5 people.
All of it.
This is 6 bags of pasta, you guys.
Yeah, that's a little too much.
General rule. Everyone do this for me. This is equivalent to 1 serving of pasta. This is how you properly determine how much pasta you're gonna eat per person. Okay?
Okay.
So what's the first thing we do in the kitchen? Let's just review.
Wash your hands.
Wash your hands. Now, if we're cooking a simple meal like pasta, what's the golden rule? Nice. Here are some recipes. I'll leave you with these. Now, I need each of you to choose a signature dish that you're actually able to cook. If everyone has a different signature dish, we have 3 different meals.
Now, I'm going to show you how it should be done.
And while Michelle is in the mood to learn new things, Kim is taking advantage.
Yes, round there.
And putting her back in front of the toilet.
On your knees. You see? Yeah, oh, you poor devil. Now look, a nylon scara, which you shouldn't need to let it build up for heaven knows how long. A bit of cleaning powder, any scarring powder that's used for toilets, several makes. Now, watch, it isn't permanent, darling. It's simply my elbow greasing it, darling. Look, it's coming off, look. And I've got my hand down here. It's not going to bite you, the poo and pee. Look! All I'm doing is, look at the brown that's gone. Ooh! You know, I do like cleaning toilets. We've done it spotlessly.
Cooking, cleaning, and maybe even a little hanky-panky.
I really think I'm gonna leave now.
Are all of Kim's wildest dreams about to come true?
When's a long night?
Kim Woodburn and Mike Shalhoub have been motivating the Medina family to get off their butts and start helping out.
You don't tickle a toilet, do you? Batter into it, do you? You're tickling the toilet!
This family's big issue, mom caters to her adult kids and then complains that they don't help her out.
I do everything, come on, now!
Part of the problem is that Priscilla is making the work she does harder than it needs to be.
I have my own way doing things in the house.
What are these marks? Do you know what they are?
But Kim is showing her that cleaning doesn't have to be complicated.
There should be no drips left in this at all. Now, good old hand-washing soap. I'm not putting much on, I'm skimming it. That's enough. Now watch, I'm stroking it, my love. Because this is a silk. Silk is very fragile. You can't start scrubbing with a brush and things like that. Always do the whole cushion so there's no watermarks. Do you see what I mean? Look.
Yes, very nice.
Now, how to dry it, my dear. You pour a gin and tonic, a big gin and tonic. Make it a treble. You're on your own, who can talk about it? You then take a clean white towel, doubled, my love, and then you sit here, you see, my dear, with your treble gin and tonic. Pretend you don't hide it in the cupboard. You sit here, you see. And in about an hour, the heat of your bum would have dried this completely. It's the truth.
Priscilla is seeing the bigger picture. A different outlook can make any job easier.
Would I lie to you?
Even if you're not drinking a triple gin and tonic.
Have you got any gin?
May, stop that. Turn off the TV. Turn off the TV and pretend you're sleeping so that you can sleep.
But when the chores are done, Priscilla is dealing with a much bigger issue. She's still babying her adult children, and that's teaching them some bad lessons about dependence.
Good night, Mom.
Good night.
My mom always said that, like, if you sleep with your child, it bonds you together. So when he was a newborn, he slept with me, and it's been just like that for, like, almost 4 years now.
Mike wants to help. But Kim has got other things on her mind.
This is very weird. Oh, come on, I'll show you this way.
But he still needs to make his point.
Do you belong, Mike?
With a spare bedroom available, there's space for Ethan to have his own room.
We need to really, really organize this room and make this room Ethan's room.
Mike is helping May deal with the change.
It's really important that we make this transition for Ethan really fun because it is going to be difficult for him, but he needs his independence.
I guess it's hard for me to let him grow up and be a big boy, so I just want to start now.
And this will be your room, all by yourself.
Because you're a big boy, right?
We definitely need that room for Ethan so that he can have a place of his own.
If May can let go and allow Ethan to have his independence, then there's a chance that Priscilla can do the same for her family. But this may be easier said than done.
So, and then rinse up that one.
Can they bring it all together for the final challenge?
We want you to get your house nice and tidy, everything beautiful. But we haven't finished yet.
I know.
The little boy, your lovely little boy, has got to have his own bedroom. And we are so keen to get your bedroom out, darling. Yes, always.
This all has to be done in the next 24 hours.
Really? Did I ask you to speak?
I'm sorry, I just don't think it's possible.
See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
With so so much to do in so little time, the family is getting frustrated.
Whose idea was it to bring this lady to come to our house?
Me, Michelle.
And there's a very real chance that Priscilla will end up doing everything on her own. Kim and Mike have issued the Medinas their final challenge.
We want you to get your house nice and tidy, and your lovely boy has got to have his own bedroom.
We'll be back in 24 hours.
And the work is starting to get done. Mark is taking care of the laundry, while Priscilla and Michelle are going through the guest room clutter. But May isn't doing anything.
Can you stop taking your sweet time and help us clean your son's toys?
Okay, give me 2 seconds and we'll finish.
I'm like, Mom's tired.
I'm so lucky. Since this morning I'm cleaning. I'm starving too.
Oh, this is so annoying. We have so much stuff. I don't know how we're gonna get it done.
But it's your stuff.
This still has kids on it.
Can you stop eating, please?
Yeah, yes.
It's beginning to feel like May doesn't actually want things to change at all.
Whose idea was it to bring this lady to come to our house? We would have been fine with this hiding.
I'm helping you.
You're helping.
Unlike May, Ethan does want to help.
Wow, Ethan, you're so fast.
And his enthusiasm is inspiring everyone.
Are you happy? You don't know? So you'll be by yourself only, right?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
The result? May is learning to let go, and Ethan is welcoming his newfound independence with open arms.
Ethan, whose bed is that?
Mine.
Are you gonna sleep here tonight? It seems like he's adapting to this room perfectly, so I think I'm gonna be the one that's gonna have a hard time.
That's teaching Priscilla the importance of independence too. Her kids may not be doing things her way, but they are getting things done.
Dinner time!
Dinner time.
Wow! Look at the babies!
We did.
Wow, thank you so much. Very, very happy because my kids finally, they're learning, they're trying. This will be your job from now on. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Thank you so much.
Now their time is up. And the big question is whether or not Kim and Mike will approve of the changes this family has made.
Wow! Look at your room!
It's lovely.
You're so happy now, aren't you? You look good.
Ethan, do you like having your own bedroom?
Yeah.
Do you? Is it good?
Whose rooms is this?
Mine.
Yay! All right!
He seems happy with it, doesn't he?
He does. He likes it a lot. Say thank you, Kim.
Take me him.
Say thank you, Mike.
Yay!
Ethan's room is beautiful. It's been 3 years now, almost 4. It was time that he moved out of my bed and into his own.
But just so no one forgets how far they've come, Kim and Mike have prepared photographs on the wall of shame.
Look at it, Mama.
The kitchen table looked like a laundromat. But now the dryer is being used and it's making a major difference.
Is that, I think this is Ethan's room over there.
The guest room is simply another space to throw things. But now, Ethan has a room to call his own.
Give me 5. Yeah, for the good group.
And the living rooms, which were off limits because of the mess, now offer Barry and Priscilla the perfect place to sing their grandson to sleep. Kim's Rude Awakening has worked. Priscilla now has some help around the house, and the entire family is on the road to independence.
I'm very proud of my kids because they really helped me so much now, and I'm so happy.
They were happy for listen to me. What?
You never sing me a song. You have never sung me a song.
Do you want me to sing you a song?
Oh, it's lovely, very romantic, isn't it?
Do you want me to sing you a love song?
Be nice.
No.
awakening. The Becks, a family whose home looks and sounds like an amusement park. Loads of stuff comes in.
Oh man, Eric, this is ridiculous.
But nothing ever goes out. This could be Kim and Mike's biggest challenge yet.
Get out of that bed, Eric. Get out.
Britain's Queen of Clean, Kim Woodburn, is traveling the world with lifestyle expert Mike Shalhoub on a very special assignment. Their mission, to identify, confront, and rehabilitate messy, disorganized families and bring pride back into their homes. This time, Kim and Mike are wading through the hand-me-down sea of the Beck family, comprising Mom Tina, Dad Eric, and kids Kayla, Katerina, Eric Jr., Brandon, and Cassandra. The Becks have always been extremely close, but as the family has grown, their house has just gotten smaller and smaller.
You have a bookshelf over there. Use it.
Our house is a jungle. I haven't invited friends over here since like grade school.
And why do you have to throw everything on the floor? Quick.
Because they have such a large family, the Becks receive loads of hand-me-downs.
Look at this place.
But they never get rid of anything. The clothes just collect on the floor and end up in poor condition because they aren't cared for properly.
Oh, man. Eric, you make more work for me.
I'm constantly wishing that every time she does the laundry, half the stuff would be donated away.
When it comes to doing the house cleaning, Eric orders his daughters to tidy up, but he uses a completely different approach with his sons.
My dad's big thing for the boys, just the boys though, is here, I'll give you $5 to do the dishes.
But still, the chores never get done.
Hi, guys.
Eric's a full-time contractor, and Tina has a part-time job. So buying a bigger home wouldn't be difficult. But Tina refuses to move.
I come from an Army-Navy background. We constantly were moving every couple of years. For me, I just don't want that for my kids.
Instead of moving, Tina has nominated her family for a rude awakening. Because she can't take the stress of the mess anymore.
Come on, guys.
It's like riding a roller coaster.
It's scary.
Their big issue? The Becks have got too much stuff in a limited amount of space. It's time to save these people from themselves. Kim and Mike are going to fix the problem with a very rude awakening.
Good morning, Beck family. We hear you're a big family in a small house.
But I love the kitchen on the part with, and your sleeping arrangements stink.
Things are gonna change. This is your rude awakening.
Yes. Oh, what a step. Who's that? It's my husband. Really, aren't you the lucky one? Get out of that bed, Eric. Get out. Get Jess and get out of that bed. What are you doing, Stephen, when I'm here? You heard me.
Kim.
Who are you?
Who are you? What's the point?
Be nice.
What is your name?
My name's Cassandra.
How do you do? My name's Kim. You may call me Kim. You frightened me, you've every reason to be. What's that bed doing?
This is my bedroom.
Wait a second. This is a family room.
And my bedroom.
But your mum and dad sleep in this room. For how long have you slept here?
10 years.
Dear God.
10 years.
Oh, that's your step. Oh, that's awful. Is this the laundry room?
No, it's a room.
If that's the laundry room in there, what's this here?
But this is the playroom.
This is the play.
How can you play in here? You can't move in here.
I already knew my house was disorganized, but they definitely pointed out a lot of the obvious flaws. Very embarrassing.
How is all this washing mounted like this? I know you both work, but lovely, this is terrible, isn't it?
It's so hard to keep up on it.
Well, we can see that, dear.
Yeah.
Getting her older daughter. Hi, honey.
Good morning, dear.
Oh.
Well, suggest you go and get in a better mood. It's a horrible child.
Wait.
That's Katerina.
The use of your space in this house is horrible. This is a gorgeous bathroom. But your sinks are full of junk. You got clothes barfing out of the laundry room, and you got a beautiful tub right here.
The house is really small. Tell me honestly that you're children and you need all these clothes. You don't?
No, I don't.
I mean, I'll bet you most of the clothes in their bedrooms they don't want.
Or don't wear.
Lovey, washing is the bane of your lives. Gotta sort it.
This family needs a kick in the pants. Kim and Mike are forming a strategy.
They don't know how to use their spaces properly.
Because you know the house is small. It's not that small, it can be used correctly. Now you come on.
I want to teach the family how to downsize. Get the stuff out of the house. And just get it out.
When you've done that, I want to show them how to store things correctly, you know, the neatest, smallest way possible. You make the best of the closets they've got. Clothes are very expensive. Wash them properly last few years. Now, I wash my scanties. And always the special stuff, you see. Now, you take this, look. That has been, I've had it quite a number of years. No, what do you think?
Of your leg?
The garter! What do you... Does it do anything at all?
Kim, the garter doesn't do anything for me.
Part of the problem right now is that work around the house isn't distributed evenly.
Eric, you gotta come help me. You gotta get off the computer. If you don't, you're grounded.
My dad expects the girls to do it. Like, you're girls, you should clean up.
And on the rare occasions where the boys are forced to do something by their mom, their dad rewards them with cash.
Don't tell Mom that I give you money all the time.
The men in this family need a 21st century wake-up call. It's time for The Switch.
Stop in here.
Father, like a mug, you two. Well, it's stopping. We're about to reverse roles.
Girls, you're gonna relax. You're gonna sit around with me, hang out, and have a good time. And if we feel like cleaning something, we'll clean something.
Hey, that's not fair, eh?
No, that's fine. And gentlemen, you're with lovely Kim.
You lucky devils.
Thank you.
While the girls live the good life,
Get over there, you! And you stop your nonsense!
the boys are teetering on the edge.
This is an outrage to me as a human being that you young men are so lifeless.
And Kim's about to lose it.
This is outrageous. Look at this place.
The Beck family's big issue is that they've got too much stuff in a limited amount of space.
You guys gotta start helping me around here, because this is getting ridiculous.
Up until now, the boys have been paid to do minimal amounts of work, while the girls have done everything for free. But Kim and Mike are changing things up.
We're about to reverse roles. Do a little wipe
The
down.
girls are getting money for even the slightest amount of cleaning.
Good job, Mom. Good job. $5.
Nice. Done. Way done. Such exertions.
While the boys toil away in the kitchen.
Stop mucking around, you're wasting time. Get on with the sink. Hurry up, how young are you? Like an old man.
It was funny to see the boys practically fade in expression when they found out that they had to come in the kitchen and clean with Kim. And we got to do what they do. And it was pretty interesting to be my dad for an hour.
On your knees.
Yeah.
On. Now let me see you scrubbing. Yes!
Boys actually doing something for the first time without being paid. Sitting there, actually on the ground doing work. Yeah, that was pretty amazing.
See what I mean? Did I tell you to stop? I'm nearly having a breakdown. You nearly put me in the hospital with my nerves, you know that? Are you happy about that? You're a great family, but I hope you taught you that you've got to all muck in here.
And there's a lot of work
There's a lot of you, so you wouldn't have to do much, you know?
The Switch has proved to the Becks that everyone needs to be involved in the home. And what better place to start than the ridiculous clothing situation?
We need to downsize. I need you to go downstairs and get all the clothing that is not stored away and bring it to me right now. Because we're gonna go through all of your items of clothing today. Now, I don't wanna be selective, I just want you to get everything. Let's go, kids. Move the mountain. Up we go.
I don't think any of us realized how much we actually owned. I mean, we knew there was a lot, but when you put it all in one room.
Oh my God, it's right.
The Becks knew they had an excess of clothing, but this mountain is absolutely haunting. It's time to get this stuff out the door.
Ready? This is nice. Now this was maybe in high fashion in 1956. And I'm all about retro, and I'm all about vintage, okay? But this is ugly.
But the Becks aren't done yet. Mike needs to show Eric and Tina how to prevent another mountain from forming.
There's a lot of stuff coming in and nothing's going out. So what we're gonna create is the Beck Family Custom Station. As a custom officer, you need to know 2 words, yes and no.
But how do you say no? I mean, it's so hard to say no, but to me it's rude. If somebody's trying to give you something, then you should graciously accept it.
If you can't find it in your heart to say no, you can just take the stuff yourself and bring it right to charity. Here's a bag of hand-me-downs. I need you to rifle through this stuff, in, out. Let's begin.
First put it in there.
To have Mike come in and actually get us to go through the house and find out what was there and then to go through it all and sort it all, it's amazing.
We managed to do it in less than an hour. And I'm impressed. Now I can get on with the rest of my life.
The Becks have cut down the amount of clothing they have, but now they need to learn how to store their out-of-season items. Kim's solution? Vacuum-sealed bags.
They're absolutely fabulous. They're waterproof, they're damp-proof, they're smell-proof, so anything you put in here is wonderful. Now, I'm going to do this. There's a lot in there. Now, see the size of it? Watch. Go seal it. Watch. Vacuum. Go on, stick it on. Turn it on, love. Whip this on so it keeps sealed as quick as you can. Look, lovey. I mean, just look at that. And when you want to get it out, you just simply undo this and the bag deflates itself. You can use it again for the summer clothes.
There you go. I like this part. This is the manly job. What I think about the most use that we'll get out of it is getting most of the clothes in a small area, and it's going to be clean, it's not going to be on the floor, and it's not going to get destroyed.
It's very important in this small house to have labour-saving stuff. And this are fabulous because what I like about these is they're terribly cheap to buy. And honestly, and on each hanger you get 4 pairs of slacks. This is already padded so that anything you hang on here has no slide, it will not slide. So 4 pairs of slacks, 3 hangers. 12 pairs of slacks and part them about, you know, an inch apart. And in that little area, you have hung 12 pairs of slacks. It really is incredible. That's amazing. So we'll leave you all this stuff and advise you that's the way to go.
Thank you.
It's a nice start, but the Becks still have too much stuff and some bad habits to break.
Right? I want this place clean.
Hopeless, desperate, discouraged. The Becks are losing their motivation, and the worst is still yet to come.
I think it's going to be a hard one to accomplish. It's a lot of work.
The Becks are a family of 7 living in a 3-bedroom home.
Yeah, but where's the remote?
Their big issue? They've got too much stuff in a limited amount of space.
Let's go, kids.
The Becks have considerably downsized their stockpile of clothing. And now they need to learn how to take care of what's left.
Give me the dress pants. Now, these are, when I say dress pants, these are what you wear outside, okay? So, this is how you quickly do them. Look for the inside seam and put them both together. And then find the outside seam, then this outside seam. All right? 4 seams together, the pants are the shape they're going to be when you've got them on. Look. Now I can confidently iron these, knowing they're in the proper crease. Because if the seams meet, you've got the middle of the legs meeting, haven't you? Now look, girls, I have done these pants.
This is the first time I actually used an iron before. I've been scared that I would burn a hole in it. But with Kim's help, I won't be burning any precious articles of my clothing.
And while Cassandra may not be old enough to use an iron, Kim is showing her that she's not too small to help out around the house.
I'm curious, what is that, love?
Those are kiss marks.
Have you got a dry cloth, a duster type thing, or some hairspray? Go on, my love. Well done, little one. Clean, I like that, my love. Now, hairspray, right, my love? Now, watch. He's a funny boy to do what he's doing, my love. Let me just do that. This wall is a flat finish paint. For that reason, I can't rub it very hard. It's coming gradually, it's coming.
I'm wondering how it gets it off.
It's the stickiness when you spray your hair. It's got a stickiness to it, hairspray. And it's the stickiness that eventually brings it off, my love. We're doing it, lovely, aren't we? Look. Do you want to have a go?
Sure.
Good, loads, loads, loads. Now massage it round like you're massaging a doggy's ears. See what I mean? We've got it here. Now sprays on the actual wall itself. Go on, go on.
Once I saw Kim do it, I'm like, wow. That is so cool.
Can you clear this bit off here?
And Kim isn't done yet. She's keeping the momentum going by showing the boys a minty fresh way of helping out in the bathroom.
The lovely sink here, covered in bits. I think that's paint. I think it's everything under the sun. Now, this is white toothpaste. Now, you can't have that toothpaste. It's got that blue or pink gel in the centre. You've got to have plain white. Now, watch. Because when you consider that toothpaste cleans your teeth, which are enamel, and it cleans coffee, cigarette stains off, it wouldn't be hard to imagine that you get stains off a sink, I wouldn't think. Do you want to try some toothpaste? Here, son. You have a go around those taps. Yeah, you'll get it off, I'm telling you. Look, see what I mean? It's going to come off easy. You see, it's coming off, and it's easy. Okay, look at you two. Wouldn't be the same boys from yesterday, would you?
The boys, cleaning for no money, continuing to clean, was amazing. And to see Katerina and Kayla ironing together, I mean, you couldn't have asked for anything better.
But now Kim and Mike are taping off an area for the Becks to work in. Because this final challenge could get dangerous.
Family, here's the deal. We are downsizing, downsizing, downsizing.
We certainly are. We're cutting this house in half. We've got furniture you said you want to get thrown out. But the main challenge here is to get beds in the right rooms. And your mum's and dad's bed out of the living room.
Good luck.
The Becks now have to reduce their household possessions by 50% and find everyone a proper place to sleep.
I don't think my family can pull off the final challenge. We've always been sleeping in random areas of the house in beds that aren't even really beds.
The Becks had better kick themselves into high gear. They've learned the art of clearing things out. But now the Becks need to bring some stuff in without going overboard.
I guess this is where it's gonna go, is it?
Oh, yeah.
This is unbelievable. They've gone well beyond themselves to do this so fast. It's overwhelming.
But even though they're making progress, not everything is rosy. Daughter Katerina has completely shut down, and that is putting this family behind.
She's being very belligerent lately.
The deadline is getting closer, and the Becks need everyone on board.
Katerina!
But the fate of the final challenge lies in Katerina's hands. The Beck family is in the middle of their final challenge.
What do you want them?
Their mission? Reduce their household possessions by 50% and find everyone a proper place to sleep.
There's painting to be done and the rooms need to be clean. So it's gonna be tough.
But in order for this 3-bedroom house to finally shine, the Becks need everyone's help. And right now, daughter Katerina isn't involved at all.
She's actually lately not been bothered to do anything. She's just being cranky.
Nope. Not into it area. What?
Not really.
So you're not gonna do it?
Not right now.
When do you think?
It'll get done, just not right now.
It's not a lost cause, though.
Who downstairs, Mom, me and you will put the towels on?
As Eric arrives home, Katerina's outlook is improving.
Kat, I need you inside the tub. And then you're gonna dry fit the next one, make sure it fits in, okay? Put it against the wall, yeah.
Cleaning may not be her thing, but it looks like she's on her way to getting a PhD in home renovation.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, let's go next one.
The Becks have come a long way. Over the course of 3 days, they've carted off 3 truckloads of unwanted furniture and 80% of their hand-me-downs. That is putting the final challenge within reach.
I'm happy to have about 12 bags and 10, 15 boxes of clothes finally out of this house. That's the door.
Bye, Clutter.
But now their time is up. And Kim and Mike will decide if this challenge is complete.
Good.
This is unbelievable.
It doesn't look like the same place, does it? Oh my Liz, oh, is it comfy? Liz, you got the bed, did you? Is it, how comfy is it?
It's nice. Very nice, I like it.
So if you're sleeping down here, where are you two sleeping? You have a bedroom?
I have a bedroom.
They have a bedroom.
10 years later, they get a bedroom.
You know, we put that tape up, didn't we, Mike?
Yeah.
Now, did it work for you?
Yeah, I ended up moving the tape to this side of the wall here, so whatever you can fit between the wall and 6 inches, well, the rest, it went all out.
It's official. This final challenge is a success. The Beck's last task? Show off their now beautiful home to all of their friends and family. But Kim and Mike aren't done yet. It's time to reflect on the horrors of this house with the Wall of Shame.
Wall of Shame.
Pumpkins, water.
What was once Kayla's disgusting mess of a room has been transformed into a bedroom for Eric and Tina to rekindle their passion.
That's the bathroom. Oh, that's gross.
The basement bathroom was a half-finished jumble of laundry and garbage. But with a little elbow grease and tile work, it's now an inviting oasis.
Never ever want to go back there again.
And the rec room, which was covered in clothing and hand-me-down furniture, has been overhauled and is now a multifunctional area that everyone can appreciate.
As tired as you are now, be a lot happier for it. What do your friends think, yes? Yeah.
Kim and Mike have triumphed. The Becks are organized and carefree, and they finally have a home to be proud of.
My family's been up and down, a little bit of aggravation, but everything set aside, I'm very proud of it.
I feel much better because we don't have to hide it anymore.
My friends and family were ecstatic to see their reaction and to see them as happy for us as we are, that we've accomplished it, is absolutely amazing.
Yeah, cheers, Mom.
Thank you. It's a lot of work, but it's done.